right, welcome in, everybody. Game should have been open, but this is my bad. Oh man, my mistake. But everything else should be set up, so we're pretty much good to go. But I really appreciate you guys being here, regardless. Welcome in, Rasp. This is greetings. Which, yeah, I don't think I have to change the category on Twitch. I don't believe, so we should be fine. Game should open now. It does kind of likes to do its thing, so apologies there. Oh boy. There we go. Another day. Oh, Metalhead, welcome in. It's another day of Dead by Devs. Yeah, pretty much. We're clocked in. We're ready to go. Hopefully I get my stuff, because I did forget to redeem my what do you call it? Drops. Right, I forgot to get it, so hopefully we'll get it now. I just claimed it, so hopefully it'll just fly in. And yep, there it is. Mina figurine, and the other thing probably will pop up, I hope. Okay, there it is right there. Dead end. The purple glow of the streets echo the trickster's deadly fury. It's been my nickname for this game since its third year. God damn. I mean, yeah, it really is just a battle against the changes that the devs keep implementing that nobody wants. That is for sure. I mean, that is a good way to describe it. It's definitely very tough dealing with a lot of this stuff that they keep adding, especially as a killer player. So very unfortunate for us. I mean, it kind of goes without saying. I mean, it's a bit excessive at this point, actually. I don't even want those changes. I know. That's does the music change? My bad. I can't tell if that I can't tell if that's new music or just like the menu music in general, but oh Jesus, that's a little loud. All right, there we go. I wanted to give her her charm, considering I have it now. If I find it, that is. But yeah, we'll let a couple people come in and then we'll get started in a second. But yeah, I just got her charm, so I wanted to actually put it on her. That's Jane Romero, so my mistake. That is Mina right there. Okay, I don't know why. Alright. Well, hold on. See if I come back to it and maybe it'll fix the bug. Okay, I fixed it. So we got Mina's figurine there. We got everything else. Looks pretty good. Let us see the hard tunnel into a three-man slug that is forced upon us by Daddy Behavior. I mean, our great overlord Behavior. Supersize welcome in says, hey, I want to say that I am retiring from DVD. This game balance-wise has gotten worse for me. Non-stop swifts and the pal densities making me lose mine. Hope y'all understand. I mean, yeah, I wish I could retire from this game too, but unfortunately, as a content creator, we are kind of stuck to it. That's all people want to see. Makes me sad. Makes me a real big sadness. It makes me sad. Dark Bonds, welcome in. Better watch out. You better not cry because Fast Track is coming to town. 2 hours later. Yep, Fast Track is coming to town. 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 Yo, Paragon, welcome in. I like the hunk skin, but if I really want to use it right now, I haven't used this bad boy in a minute. Oh yeah, I can't play the. I forgot about that. It's bugged where it doesn't actually turn off the copyrighted music. I don't know why. That's why I turn off the menu music, because of that. Like, it just constantly plays it, so then I'm gonna get a whole claim like for no reason. It's not my fault, man. It's not my fault. We'll use this for now, and then we'll just have a little fun. Well, as much fun as you can have, considering. All right. I'd rather be running, rather people be running plot twists with decisive than having fast track being what it is right now. Now, from what I've overheard from like different conversations or like different streams, like I haven't heard that it's actually like super prevalent, where like it's actually causing them to lose or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, gens are quick with fast track or without. I don't think fast track is like the only opponent that we have in this fight. Like, I think that it's like it's a combination of things that are in play right now that are contributing to this. Am I the only who thinks Trapper should have gotten Mick Thompson's mask instead of Wraith for the Slipknot DLC? Honestly, I don't know. I like what we have though. I do not like how the servers are working right now. When are we getting Twitch outfits for killers? That's what I asked. I don't know if we will. But Shadow Guy, welcome in. But yeah, at least when it comes to DVD content, I feel like it's just kind of gotten boring. Like, there really isn't anything unique to talk about. And for those of you that are curious, I did put up a gameplay video on the YouTube channel, and it did not perform well. So unfortunately, we will not be releasing any more gameplay content publicly. We can possibly put it on members, but obviously, you know, we can't really put it on the public side of things because people don't really seem interested in watching the gameplay content. Devious welcome in says, I like watching your streams. Don't play DVD anymore because of broken metas on all the updates in the Halloween. In the waiting room for Halloween. Yeah, literally. Looks so odd on Wraith. Big old purple twist shirts on killers. That's what I was saying. Like, I would be cool if they could get the original characters to have them. You know what I mean? If you wanted to do that. You know, like, that was my vote. I was like, why not have it, like, just give Hillbilly a tank top, like, purple tank top with the Twitch symbol. Like, why not do that? Like, that would have, like, do that, you know? Give it to the legions, like, to the legion members. Like, we could have one for each. Like, stuff like that. To me, I thought that would be, like, more fun. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's around, so. Oh wow, that was really far away. Yo, Bear Bears, welcome in. But yeah, like I said, like, for anybody who's curious, I won't be posting any more gameplay content, unfortunately. Like, we are unfortunately unable. We are. Oh, I didn't get my. Oh, it had to be a different survivor to get the stacks. My bad. Then, as I was saying, so as I was saying, so I won't be posting any more gameplay content, unfortunately. It did not perform well, just like I had stated. I kind of knew what was gonna happen, but you know, just for the sake of it, I was like, let me at least just give it a chance. But yeah, no, it did not perform up to any of the usual videos. So I was like, yeah, unfortunately, we will not be actually going through with more gameplay videos, unfortunately. So that is big sad, but so we will not be doing that. It's unfortunate. that gen will get done. Doesn't really matter. So, trying to get my stacks, but it's not really working out here. Yo, Jabba Jam, welcome in. I was just giving the announcement actually just now that like I won't be posting any more gameplay content on the YouTube because it did not, unfortunately, did not perform well. My BFF stacks are not registering, so that might be a new bug as well. This build is unfortunately not really working. Because I just got like a 5 hit and I did not get anything for that. So unless it's a visual bug, but I don't think I'm actually going to be receiving any of my haste for doing so. The tapping is way too fast. There's no reason that I'm running all the way up and they still have enough time to like just immediately get it. That doesn't really make any sense. But anyway. Yeah, rest in peace, Legion, man. Rest in peace, Legion. Like, this was one of my usual, like, builds I play for fun. Like, now, now it's just, I can't even use it. I'm like, okay, cool. Classic DVD fashion, as we expect. There'll be a new palette here as well. The pre-run rat and tap meta is so boring. I know, yeah. But unfortunately, like I've also been stating when it comes to DVD content, it just seems like people are not really interested in anything else. So that's all we're gonna end up seeing. So the meta is gonna be the same stale thing we've seen constantly, and then on top of that, people are only gonna tune in for that same exact slop content over and over and over. So yeah, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Trying their hardest to quote-unquote body block, but it's not actually working. Oh, okay, so I didn't know you could just exploit sprint burst too. Okay, cool. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Killers still just get nothing. I should have remembered that. That's my mistake. Yo, appreciate the follow for Barras. Yeah, yeah. Chris, welcome in. Yep. And the gens are still as fast as ever, even with mending as often as they are. It's still not enough. You know, you gotta love that. Mending as often as they are, like it's still not enough. But somehow, like, really interesting. Like. I'm even downing them pretty quick. Like, it's not even like I'm taking a lot of time. I'm downing them fast, but it's still not enough. The original Pop Goes the Weasel was garbage, by the way. So it's actually a buff. Like, because keep in mind, Pop was actually weaker because of the fact that the way that it worked, it was only based around current progress, which means that it's calculating a percentage of the actual progress of the gen before it's actually damaging it. So for example, if the gen is at 20%, you're only getting 20% of 20. So that's only barely a fraction of like what it should do. You know what I mean? So like keep that in mind, that current progress means that no matter what progress it is, you will guaranteed get 15% damage. So you're actually getting a much better option. Okay, so don't fall for the tricks that these people are trying to tell you, that they're trying to say like, oh, old Pop was better. Just because it's a big number doesn't mean that it's better. All right, DBD is a little bit dumb in the way that it works. You know what I mean? And that's one of those things. Like percentages are still going to be very like it's a variable compared to like the consistencies. You know, and a lot of people may misinform you. So I try to tell people like what it is. You know, I try to give people the right information because I know there's a lot of misinformation in this game. There's a lot of just like dumb stuff that I'm seeing. You know what I mean? So from a lot of either be creators or just randoms. You know what I'm saying? So just keep it in mind. We're at 1 gen already, and they're still somehow with all that mending and downing and all of this stuff. They somehow are still. The gens are still nearly done. Like, didn't even make any goddamn sense. I don't know. The math ain't mathin'. Gotta say, the math ain't mathin'. Don't get it. Doesn't even care, bro. What the hell? Chick doesn't. But I mean, because she doesn't necessarily have to, right? Like, she doesn't have to loop well. She just has to waste enough time for Sprint Burster over here to run to pallet, right? You know what I mean? And then, like, basically go mend, and then what? Like. That lasted, what, 10 seconds? Yeah, just camp shack as usual, right? Yeah, just camp shack as usual, yep. Yeah, camp it again, yep. Mind you, they don't actually have to play well. They just have to sit there and make sure that they don't get hit. As I just shown, like, they don't really have to play well. They just have to waste enough time. My favorite add-on for Legion, I mean, my number one has been Never Sleep, but it's technically a combination. Like I use Never Sleep with the speed add-on. So no. So anyway, as I was trying to tell you guys, okay, so the add-on is just bugged in the sense that it doesn't show the actual like aura or whatever. I mean the stacks, but I do have the stacks. But yeah, anyway, you get the point. So total progress is what we have in the current patch. Progression. What? I hate these stupid perks, man. They're mad confusing. You get the point though. You understand what I'm trying to say. Like there's a lot of misinformation with this game. All right, let's just keep that in mind. Doesn't have to be super crazy. Like you understand what I'm saying. They're already gonna pre-run that way. This one's gonna camp the pallet. I'm not sure why I have 10% and I'm still slower. Like that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, you're bad at the game. Like come on, bud. What are you doing? Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, so the perks are really stupid and confusing. That's mainly my point, okay? Like I was trying to say, so the perks are really stupid and confusing. The current pop is better than the old pop. That's all you really need to know. 15% of the total progress means that it's going to take 15 no matter what value it is. The 20% of current means it's going to do a calculation based off of whatever perk, I mean whatever progress, whether it be 20, 50, 70, 100, doesn't matter. Like it will just do some random 20% of that value. So it's still worse subjectively. But yeah, we're walking out with just a 2 here, even though we played well, we did our job, and we still got cooked for it, which is interesting. But that's just how it is in DBD. You know what I mean? Skill doesn't matter as a killer because you will get outclassed and outgunned and outpalleted by everything. No, the original pop did not do well. If you're talking about pre-patch before this current change, then no, that is not accurate. If you're talking about before they nerfed it to that like last patch, because last patch like was the whole current blah 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 nonsense. then yeah. Because it went from like total, I think, and then they made it current, and I think they brought it back to total again. But not mistaken, but either way, the point really still stands. Not really sure why they're wait. Oh, I forgot Toxic Survivor gameplay, blah, 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 blah. Instead of just leaving out of the lobby, they'd need to sit there and wait at the gate for 20 minutes. Like, bro, you wanted the game to end in under 5 minutes. You got it. So then leave to your next game. No, I'm gonna wait though. I'm like, what are you waiting for? Like, that objectively makes no sense. Can't be the only one that makes no sense. Like, bro, you already got the game ending in like 5 minutes. Like, just leave. That's what you wanted. Like, if you wanted the game to last longer, you wouldn't rush out the gens. You know what I mean? It's really weird. It's like, bro, just fly out the lobby like already. Like, what are we doing? He says, not surprised, crutch perks. Hold on. So, the same dumbass, right? Same dumbass is running Sprint Burst, Deja Vu, Gen Rush perk, Gen Rush perk. You can't make this shit up, dog. You can't make this shit up, dog. You can't make this shit up, dog. People are ridiculous. Anyway, so Ferverus says, gameplay to react is fine with me. I tend to go where I like the vibe, but I absolutely get it. Yeah, no, the gameplay just did not perform at all. Like, at all well. If you're curious, you can look at the video on the channel right now. It is not performing at all to a standard that I have. So, like, yeah. There's no point in me doing it. And that's why I've always kept it on members, because I'm like, there's only a handful of people within the audience that actually do want to see the gameplay content. So I'm like, why am I going to put it up there for it to not be seen? Like, this doesn't make sense. And I'm not going to make a second channel for it, because that just seems just illogical at that point. It's not like this chapter at all. Not that it's mid, it's just frustrating. Not at all, so I'll skip. I get that. Let's see. Some people will be like, why you keep streaming DVD? But then if you stream something else, you're gonna be like, where's your DVD stream? Yeah, exactly. Like I've had people, like at least 2 different people I know by name by now, that literally sit there. I play variety. I play I love Rivals, so I play Rivals. Oh, why are you not on DVD? Well, why are you not playing DVD? I'm like, okay, but you kept complaining that I'm not like going in other games, because I'm like, yo, I hate playing the same game all the time. I want to play something else. Then doesn't watch the new shit. Then I'm like, then what do you want from me? Like tell somebody what you want to see so people could get an idea. But they just complain just to complain. I was wondering where half of the chats are. It's on YouTube. Paragon says, I like the new pop buff or colors. That's about it. I agree. Like that guy that comes in after V spends days doing other content, goes back to DVD, complains why he isn't playing something else if he hates DVD. Literally. I had multiple times in a row where I played different shit, and then he never shows up to those, and I'm like, okay, so then why do you only show up when it's DVD then? I'm like, come on now. It makes no sense. I feel bad for V because he has to deal with that. People like that sometimes very obnoxious. Bro, it's very common, dude. Like, it really is. I was talking about how Sabo with Alex Toolbox and both speed add-ons is busted because Healthy Survivors is literally guaranteed safe Sabo. Yeah, I've seen that happen like literally in game before. Like it's really gross. Little can't make it up reply was LOL, make a build to counter it. Killers can't have everything. Yet survivors can literally have everything and more. Like, it's kind of insane. The Natophobia I wish was stronger. Like it's very weak. Like, unfortunately. At least against the people I'm against, like they are smart enough to heal, like with the Natophobia, or just build right, like do the gen right through it. Heals have to get so much value, and as we as survivors can shut it down with minimal effort in a dozen ways. I agree with that. The original did, like, if you're saying like original, like when it first came out, probably was like, you know, the total or whatever have you, but they changed the pop to be current. and then now it's back to the total now, or whatever you call it. Whatever. It's too confusing, man. I hate that stupid terminology because it's dumb. It's stupid and dumb and hard to explain, but like on paper you get it because it's just like, here's a percentage, here's a value. That's it. Like it's either or. You either get 15 only or you get a variable of 20% of a value, which is still stupid. I mean Survivor, but I recognize the imbalance because it really is not hard to see. I've been saying that for ages. Let's see. And then we start talking about Frank. 2K with the Legion in this realm is pretty good with the current state of the game. Yeah, literally. Like 2Ks are wins at this point. When it first came into the game, that with Clown, that's what it originally did, yeah. It's always the Sprint Birds deja vu guy, literally. I love it when your avatar looks straight at the camera. Yo, DVD. Welcome in, man. Yeah. My bad, I forgot to switch it. Yo, Quan, welcome in. Want a toasted sandwich, cheesy bread, meatballs. God damn, calorie. Take a peek. Streaming gameplay is pretty chill though. Scar, welcome in. So how many hours? About 3K. What is it? 3,600? I think at this point. You're welcome for the follow. I played this game too. I'm playing it now. I'm a Survivor main. They say they should make it so the killer blocks the jump with the entity will pop the gem, making it regress. Yeah. Feel bad for B has to deal with us. Lurk. Appreciate the lurk, bunny. Iceman, welcome in. Remember when they came out a perk that actually countered Thana for only them to nerf Thana right after? Yeah, literally. 30-second gens, thanks to odds. I mean, it's thanks to everybody. Like, there's nobody, for whatever reason, speaking out on this enough, or at least they're not popular enough for it to make a difference. I guess someone saw for that, but I legit run that as my name on DVD. I am on the campaign to get exhaustion nerfed. Yeah, I mean, I want to be a big streamer, but I realize that, like, within this market, like, that I'm in right now, like, being a killer main is basically just a shot, in, like, just shooting yourself in the foot. Legion main, Night main, Wraith main, I don't mind playing anyone else. Those are kill. I played the most when I'm in the mood to play kill. Yeah, I feel it. You know, I'm never really in the mood to play DBD, I think. But I do play it because it's like, you know, you gotta clock in, you gotta get your hours in, you know what I mean? For you guys. So that's mainly what motivates me. But not the game itself, not the patch, not the content. Like it's because there's nothing really here. Like it's not like there's anything really worth talking about anymore. I've just repeated the same talking points ad nauseum at this point, and nothing's changing. Like nothing's getting better, nothing's being fixed. Like they're just not doing it, and it's been going on for a long time now, and it's gotten to a point, you know what I mean, where it's like it's just kind of repetitive. To continue to do the same shit over and over and over. Definition of insanity. But I'm unfortunately kind of I'm kind of just stuck in this little cycle because of that, you know what I mean? Like I can't really expand because the majority are not interested. More survivors need to showcase and talk about it instead of coping for easy game. So I started speaking up more, literally. Speaking of hours, I got my first ever Twitch drops yesterday. There's this Mina figurine charm I wanted badly. I want fun gameplay and to be challenged on my handheld. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Because Killer, I feel like, is way too difficult. Like, where it's like, yo, like, it feels like I'm constantly trying to utilize, like, 10 to 15 different strategies at once. Just in order to, like, hold my own, which is insane. Like, I'm not saying the Killer needs to be super easy. But I am saying, like, there is a level of challenge, and then now there's like a level of like, why am I doing so much for so little return? Like, you get 3 people on the ground, and then boom, there's a perk that deactivates all that work, and you're like, what the hell just happened? Or you're getting downs quickly, and then the gens are still flying. You're like, but I'm downing them fast. Like, what else can I do as a killer? I only play DVD on board, and I don't want to play anything else. Literally. Yo, because like I noticed that Peak and Repo was on sale, and I was like, bro, I might have to cop that because we need something fresh and fun to get up to because this is kind of boring. If Halloween game goes viral, I'll play that instead. I hope it can be alive, dude. Like I was talking about it with another content creator at one point, and I was like, man, like we really got to get on that game and just go crazy. Like we just got to go crazy on that game and just do what we got to do and tear it up basically, because like what else can we do when the game is in the way that it is? Like we're both tired of it, we're both sick of the game, like we just want to do something different and more fun, and we kind of can't do it, you know what I mean? Game is just so boring. I can win, but why winning is so stressful? Whenever I see a killer main say killer's easy or killer sided, I think they're either using the high tier killers or lying or in the lowest MMR. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because they don't show their hours, they don't show their win rate, they don't show any of the data that matters. They just yap and then they expect everyone to believe them. And because of that gaslighting, that only reinforces what they've already been stating, right? So then it just continues to keep cycling over and over and over because that's just what they do, right? They just keep on like just passing along the same gaslight that we've already heard, and it's like it's not a positive thing for the game. Like gaslighting is not going to make this game better. 14.8 solo gens now with a fast track build with a BNP toolbox. God damn. God damn, bro. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm not sure what the hell that was. Bro, there's no way it's 14. I have a hell of a time just within a whole W. Young Psycho, welcome in. I guess you can just like put on like a regular slowdown build or something and maybe use pop or something, no? As you can see, it says it explodes and loses 15% more progress. So at least they changed it so it's more simple. I don't know if you've seen the vid I posted in yours, V, but it really shows the true strength of the fast track's potential. I haven't seen it yet. It's a lot of like videos I'm trying to put out for you guys. And then I'm trying to also, you know, so it's like but I'll get to them eventually. It just takes a little time. If Friday would have been better and didn't get what happened to it, I think I would have played it instead. I would have tried TCM, but I saw it flopped. I bought TCM pretty early and then it just like died, and I was like, yeah, that's why I don't buy these games. I'm like, come on now. I guess I have to ask the survivors how to do the gens. You'd think after not playing 5 years I'd be back in low MMR, but nope, I was getting paired at high MMR lobbies. Bro, it's like a combination of things that come into play with that too. Because they always like, they do say that your MMR does decay, but I don't think it decays very quickly, or if it doesn't decay very much in total. Because everyone's focusing on rushing the stacks early game, and then people say it's too out of the way, so no nerf needed. But I realize if you just play normal and gain stacks while seeking them out by 3 gen, you can literally erase it in chase, mind you. Yeah, like it's I've been talking about these issues for a very long time, like at this point. So like to me, I'm just kind of exhausted. Like it feels like I'm just yelling into the void. Like I'm like an old man yelling at the clouds, because like nothing's changing. You know what I mean? Like I bring awareness to it, and it's like the views aren't at like the OTS levels, right? They're not at like the 50,000 levels, right? They're not at those levels already as it is, right? And then on top of that, it's like the big people don't want to talk about these issues, right? Because I don't know why, you know what I mean? And then it's like nothing changes. So it's like I'm just getting exhausted, but it's like, you know, I try to put gameplay up and then they don't want to see it. So I'm like, okay, so then like we need something more interesting to focus on. But you know, people are not interested in that either, blah blah blah, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm just kind of between a rock and a hard place, if that makes sense. Yeah, I vaulted way too early there, so she just makes the free rotation. They just want you to do this. It does. Well, MMR definitely does exist, I mean in a literal sense, but it's just not, it doesn't really work in the way that we would think it would, if that makes sense. For some tips you can give for a beginner streamer, well, it depends on where you start. If you're only focusing on just Twitch, then good luck, because like the discoverability is hard. I usually recommend trying a different platform and getting popular on there first. Because like it's just better to do that instead. Secondly, I would recommend trying to post stuff you know a lot about or that you're passionate about, because that comes through a lot easier than you just posting, you know, stuff that people just want to see, if that makes sense. Doesn't hit. Wow. Kind of needed that to hit. Yeah, he just makes God palette well. Just climb up here and see, maybe they're on the gen. Yeah, like I would just highly recommend just focusing on a different platform than Twitch, because Twitch is like, it's hard to get discovered on Twitch. It's very hard. So like even right now, like me streaming right now, I barely am getting spotted, right? So like I'm speaking it like from my own personal experience happening right now. Like I'm not getting the 100 viewers. Like I'm getting like what, 10 on Twitch, maybe less, which is like average. So I'm not exactly doing like, you know, super success either, you know what I mean? Back to Shaq as well. Jesus Christ. This is like these chases all suck ass. Like if I go to Shaq, it takes too long. If I go Veer, it takes too long. You know what I mean? Like these chases are terrible for this character. Genuine camaraderie goes far in the DBD content creating community, literally. So I just try to like, you know, talk with other content creators that are actually at around my levels, so that it's not about a clout chase. So that's a lot of things that happen too. Damn. Okay, well thanks for dropping that. Appreciate you. I don't know why they're wasting their time doing that, but I'm gonna use my pain res because I know that they're gonna be immediately ready to like tap the gen or whatever. Yep, tapping is still too fast. 5 seconds is way too short. Like it should not be 5 seconds. That should be at least 10. Like at that point, because it like you should not tap the gen in someone's face. Like the whole reason they added that change was to prevent that from happening, and then it still happens, and like that makes no sense. They can just double vault right back in because skill is not an option, whereas spacebar is.
That's what you get when you play with dolls.
So yeah, I mean that's just where I'm coming from. You know, and it's hard to be enthusiastic about this game. It's hard to want to care anymore. Like it just, it's like I don't feel as shitty about it, but I still know that like it's just annoying. You know, dealing with this game. It's still annoying dealing with this game. It's still annoying dealing with this community. It's still annoying, like, just dealing, you know, with the nonsensical BS that I keep seeing everywhere. Like, it's just kind of insane. That's annoying.
Come out, come out.
Healing speed is still pretty crazy, as we expected. I usually run Razor. They should not be able to tap in front of your face. They should not be able to tap in front of your face. Like, that's insane. Should not be able to do that. That is insane. Yeah, I mean, they just have endurance. God damn. But I don't consider you guys a part of the DBD community. Like, to me, it's just like my own community, and you guys are within it. You feel me? Like, it's different. It's different with you guys, you know what I mean? Yeah. Can't pallet, press spacebar, counters my entire movement. Yet I have to do all these. Wow. Healing speed is ridiculous, bro. Jesus Christ. Healing speed is ridiculous. There's no fucking way, dude. Yeah, drops down. Wow, hitboxes are great. Timmy No Thumbs just made 3 rotations off of that. Wow. Ends a pallet drop. Gets stuck again for some reason. Okay. Makes window. Timmy No Thumbs gets away with everything. Yay. I love not needing skill on Survivor. Oh wait, you don't. You don't need it. Free run to jungle gym. Blast mine. Yep. About right. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. So pre-run, camp inside the jungle gym most likely. You don't even have to really run that far. tap the gen in less than a few seconds, and then there you go. You're back in track. I'm moving at 4.4, slow as shit. Can't keep up. Great. Love that. I'm only one person, so I can't be everywhere at once. And then they're back to fully healing in seconds. How exciting. You just get out-perked rather than outplayed in this game. Yeah, that's 100% accurate. There has been no I would say there's only 1% of the time where they're actually better than me as a player. But I can tell you every time where I'm getting out-perked though. That part I find crazy. Because note it's like the chases I'm like, cause like bro, I've played Survivor before. I have experience on Survivor. I've gone against so many survivors. I understand what it looks like when somebody is skilled. 9 times out of 10, that's just not a thing. They don't really, and I'm not saying that there are not skilled survivors, but I am saying that they don't necessarily need to be skilled to perform at the same level as somebody experienced on Survivor when playing Survivor. And that is my argument, essentially. Decisive strike. Decisive strike. And then broken hitboxes also just count for that. So now notice her second chance just gave her a gigantic boost, right? A broken body block play, because that I should have been able to go right past her, but you know, doesn't matter, right? Oh, and then guess what she does? Pre-drop, 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 pre-drop. Then dies regardless. So what was the purpose of all that? Oh wait, because that's what behavior wants, right? They want people like this to be able to feel like they're doing something. It's like, how about maybe play the game more and learn? Nah. You can't have that. You can't have people enjoy the game and learn things. No, that's against the rules. Why are we not able to learn things in this game? Why is that such a foreign concept to players? Like, why are we not able to say, hey, maybe you have to learn something. Maybe you have to be taught something. Why is that such a negative thing? You know what I mean? Yeah, they're busy like stomping around next to me. Yeah, there's like not really anything here. Stop this. But it's like, why, like, but my other thing is, it's like, I'm just exhausted from repeating the same points again and again. Like, I'd rather talk about other stuff or play other stuff. I'd rather be on Rivals. I'd rather be on literally any other game at this point. You know what I mean? So, you know, and I just wish that we had more people that were part of the core audience, more so than the actual just, oh, well, you know, I just like DVD all the time. Oh my god, only DVD. It's like, there's other stuff in this game that are like, are in the gaming, you know, world, I guess you could say, that is worth talking about or worth caring about, but that's not a thing, apparently, according to the DVD community. That's probably like that with a lot of communities, maybe. Like, it's probably just a thing where they just are just so obsessed with this one thing and they can't fathom the concept of something else. I don't know. You know, I have no idea. I don't know. And I'm gonna see if I can, where she goes, because I might be able to down her pretty quick. Oh, okay, just free drop immediately and then run around it. Yep. It doesn't actually count as a hit. She pops her perk, as you can see. Then runs to next thing. Drops again. Getting run by, wow. Chucky is just that easy to counter. Chucky is just that easy to counter. You don't even need to use your brain. Jesus Christ, look at that, man. And then we're probably still gonna lose this because of that. Like, they're not skilled, they're not good, but it just works. I'm not getting my hit, which is a little strange. And then runs back to next pallet. And then they just camp, go to next pallet. Then run again, right? Yeah. Hold more W. Notice how she doesn't use her brain in any situation. Is she using her brain? In any of the chase, is she using her brain? No, she's just running, pressing spacebar, running, pressing spacebar, running, pressing spacebar, running, pressing spacebar. Like, you don't necessarily need to use your brain when the game plays it for you.
Don't be a drag.
And then when that doesn't work, just hold W. Turn corner, turn corner, turn corner, turn corner, turn corner, turn corner. Yeah. And notice I can't counter that, right? Holding W, shift W, free drop, camp, run to next thing, press spacebar, all easy to do. You don't need skill to do that. You don't need knowledge to know that. You just need yellow indicators on your screen to tell you where it is. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. And notice that, like, we're still losing the game because of it. Like, I'm playing it smart. My hits are just not registering, but buttons that give them free speed boosts are working. Speed boosts that give you free speed boosts? Oh yeah. Press button and get movement? Oh yeah. Plenty of those. But, and then, oh, don't forget the insta healing. Oh yeah.
Let's keep it on the down.
So it's like, come on, man. That's their big plan. I'm gonna run around in a circle. That's their big plan. I'm gonna run around in a circle to then run to the next pallet, to next pallet, to next pallet, and press spacebar again and again and again. That's their big plan. And notice that it works because I can't catch up to her. I'm moving at 4.4. What the fuck am I doing, right? She'll get instantly healed by someone else. I go for a new chase. They're already pre-running all the way to main building. In what scenario can I win this? I need them to make a mistake, but they can't. They don't have to make any because the game doesn't let them make any. Notice, you see what I'm saying? They can run across the map and do any gen they want. I can't stop them. Yep, back to full health again. Notice what I'm saying? You can see it in real time. Yo, appreciate the follow, Shyness. And then notice it's an open map, so you can just see me from any corner, any bush. I'm not gonna have any options, right? Already tapped it. Why is it so fucking fast? Runs the pallet, so no reason to go there. I could down her a little bit quicker, but I just leave her on the ground. Yeah, already on it. Just go back over here then. Okay. Need another option here. Yeah. Camp, 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 camp. That's all they know how to do. Let's get the pick at least, because we need a hook of some kind. Gotta hook them back here. Because, you know, they're obsessed with this gen. But let's not forget that the whole 8 kick limit is also in play, so it's just always a new mechanic to just fuck me in every situation. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell am I supposed to do?
Let's try this on the quiet side. You're fine.
You're not gonna tap that, bro. Get away. think they already used the pallet, right? Can't turn it because it's just too wide. Notice the gameplay that we're seeing here. Complete dumbasses that don't know how to loop, don't know how to play, want to hold W all day. It's like, come on, bro. No skill, nothing at all to be seen. Just a bunch of nonsense. Just a bunch of nonsense. I think the gens are finally at 0, though. No, they're not. They're just at the limit. That's why. That's why I didn't deal any damage. They're at the fucking limit already. Just sit your ass down. Gotta get a hook on them so we can constantly keep them, you know, cycling the hooks. Try our best. Because they're gonna try to instantly heal under hooks. And yeah, the 8 kick limit is just such a yeah, fully healthy again. They have infinite healing, but I only have so many hooks, not hooks, gens I can kick, right? Notice the limits. Like, why am I limited, but they have all these infinite options? That doesn't make any sense.
Run, dipshit.
You see my point? Like, why don't they have an like some kind of healing limit? Like, you can only heal 8 times. Okay, I can't really turn that either. Okay, cool. And another pallet to deal with. Great. How exciting. Then plays like shit and then still loses. Oh man. Somebody just said you need to have an anti-gen build on. Bro, what? Brother. What are we on about? What are we on about?
Are you winning, son?
10 is just 99. I don't really have any info. Yo, Red Shirt, welcome in. What is bro yapping about?
It's the final brain cell.
What is bro yapping about?
I fed my children. What did I give them?
Take this, dipshit.
What is blood yapping about? Let's move on. Yeah, and then as you can see, toolbox with 3250 Commodious, right? With the build to last add-on. Deja Vu for additional 6% repair speed. Second chance perk, second chance perk, second chance perk over here. Second chance perk. Repair speed bonus here. Second chance perk. Second chance perk. Second chance perk. Exhaustion. More bullshit. Second chance perk. Second chance perk. Bullshit. Bullshit. It's like, yo, the list goes on, man. The list goes on and on and on and on. It's like... It's like I'm just exhausted, brother. I am exhausted. I would love to play something else. And I always advise people to play other shit, but unfortunately people just want to see this garbage. I don't know why. And it does frustrate me to my core because I'm like, there's so much great quality that I could bring to new things, but I'm forced into this box and I can't break out. So we play this. Oh man. Oh well. Back to slop. Let's go play something else. Different killer. What shall we be playing today? Let's play another weak killer that has no mobility.
당신의 마음을 내 걸로 만들겠어.
I'm trying to actually catch up on chat. What the flip flop, bro? Hold on, let me cancel real quick because there's a lot I gotta read. God damn. Oh my god. God damn. Hold on. At the Survivor Man, I wish there weren't so many pallets though. I get confused easily, and it feels like it's unstoppable because I can always go to a pallet window, hardly get at least one hook state. Very much so. There's no reason why I can't take a half-completed 3-gen loop the killer, then go, oh, let me finish your Gen 2 while I'm at it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I think Topa's a good map for Chucky. Blends in with all the red tones. Yeah, I think like in terms of stealth, he does thrive in different maps. It's just like his power itself, like the slice and dice, is where I have issues with. Because sometimes it's just buggy, where it doesn't like to work properly. The fact that devs have flat out said killers are using more gen perks because gens are going too fast, yet they nerfed the killer gen perks. Yeah. Gotta go everywhere and also be genuine when you network, just don't farm people for network and clout. That's also a good, very good tip. Actually met survivors at actual skill. They said the game is too easy. I agree with that. I played with it was object of obsession, mirror delusion by any means. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I'm trying to prove why build is busted, it needs nerf. I mean, ever played Starfield? I have not. Sean says hyperfocus, takeout, fast strike, wise, commodious toolbox, brand new part, solo repair with full stacks and injured. God damn. Remembers this one YouTuber named Marth88, I believe, and he was doing 100 survivor games with perks, 100 games without the perks. The amount of wins he got with experiments was crazy. I would imagine that they're about the same. I think they would be about the same. W pre-running carry, and I was reminded of that running the fast strike build. A lot of chase breaks are overkill. It's a joke now. I lost a lot of care for DVD. I mean, it's just put the game up. I mean, I would love to put the game up too. I would. Gonna take for DVD again since I like so many other games recently, bro. Bunny, bro. I know where you're coming from. Like The Sims, specifically, like this between me and Bunny. The Sims. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying, bro? If given the opportunity, I would be on that game. Like, you know, for myself at least, for my own free time for fun, I'd be on there. Outperked, yep. As everyone said, I hit them, they go to main, they reset and repeat. Very much so. Skill of my Gen Sim, don't make me laugh. When is opportunity is a great example of that. You can be bad unless you play good. Yep. DS is an example of being rewarded for playing like a dog water. Yep. Yeah, less pixels on the screen than the first Super Mario game. Okay. No attempt to spin, do a genuine mind game or anything. Claudette did not want to survive. Clearly, yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I forgot about that. I forgot my bit rate had to be decreased last time. Could have just said that, bro. God damn. Could have made 200 mistakes in one game, still escape, but make a mistake. It's GG's. How balanced is that? Me too, bro. I also want to be between M and the side. This guy gets it. This guy gets it. I'm 200 blighted, even tired of the current game with the 70-second hook times, 56 endurance, and faster anti-cap. I'm getting back into WoW. Yo, appreciate the comment, Mag, and welcome you in as well. Care for V, the survivor main with the 10 p100s. All survivors will tell you they get 4 because out hunting and slugging at every game and every MMR. Literally. This box is stressing me out on anyone playing. Yeah. But Shyness, I appreciate the follow, by the way. Could be a sweaty scene coordinated. Discord breaks the game. It definitely does. You might have a Cheetle unless they have a heal locker perk from Nancy or Platos or clean break. I use those to heal fast. Don't know if you have a cheater in your game. Potentially. Subtle cheats are a very big problem in DVD. It's true. When I was in the fact track test, I told friends I play with to bring their best. One of the healing build. Yeah. I asked how was it you well make it still active after they healed me. It turns out they didn't have it. It was just their build's heal speed. God damn. I had one person escape hatch after I closed it and couldn't find it. They waited until the last second to escape. Like, I don't know if they managed to find a key or cheat. Yeah. A main friend of mine said said the same thing. Survivors have limits to healing, or should have limits. Yeah. Game says no because of limits. Yeah. They should have like a limitation where like the longer you keep healing and healing and healing, it should be slower and slower and slower. That's what I think. That's what I think, because they shouldn't have excessive amounts of healing. Like, that's insane. Like, that should be regulated. That should not be. If you're gonna regulate killer kicks and killer damage events, then regulate the healing events, regulate the skill check events, regulate the things that are also contributing to their objective. That's the only way you can make it more fair, because that doesn't make any sense. Give killers a perk that makes them faster for every drop pallet. That would make sense. Imagine all the pallets that were like being thrown down or are currently down giving you movement speed. That would be insane. Devs are not going to go by your logic and nerf the most used perks. No, you just do that to killers, pretty much. If you want to play something else, I'm not going to stop you. The problem is everyone else does, you know, in that sense. Not literally everybody else, but you get the point. Only hope is the Halloween games out turns out to be good. Have you tried the new map? What do you think? I think the new map is dookie. I'm gonna drop a video specifically talking about the map, like, you know, as its own video. But I played on the map a couple times. I think it's like very bad for carolers with dashes. I thought it was good on Ghostface and it was okay on Chucky, but it was really bad on Hillbilly. So I was like, yeah, this is not gonna cut it. For the majority of the characters, it's not super good. Try Stealth Killer, Tarp Killer, always win with those types. I mean, sure, that's fine. To be honest, stream whatever. I think you got the right idea with YouTube being your reaction content, but it's okay to stream or 2 a week or something else and even split 2 games. Yeah, that's why I wanted to make a different YouTube channel, just to put up other things. And I've been taking my time with it, all right? I know I keep saying it. It's just that like making a new channel does take a lot of grinding to build, so that's why I've hesitated to do so, because it's already very time consuming to already work on the thing I'm doing now. So like, trying to get like which I already have a second channel, by the way. Hello there. Going to be posting on that a little bit more. I think we'll have like weekly uploads for that. I don't want you getting an aneurysm. I'm playing Sonic Crossworlds. Speaking of content, I do talk smack in mine from time to time. Genuinely, yeah. What's so great about The Sims?
People got no respect for the brain dead.
Absolutely love The Sims. At least with the mod content, it's so fun. Appreciate the redeem, by the way. You know, and Ty, welcome in as well. Stream what you want. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could. What's there for Wraith? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to jump ahead here. All right.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
Yeah, we're just gonna do some practice on Trickster and just try to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like this character, I like
That's
Mina.
disgusting.
That's disgusting. I do like. Yeah, you must not have been kids. Yo, I appreciate you joining in for a live. You know what I mean? Really means a lot.
Oh.
Mina has oh hell nah. Well, yeah, I do agree with Ty, but I just can't say that out loud. Mina running with her booty out. I agree with Ty. I can't verbally express that because you know somehow you know I'll get clipped and canceled somehow. So not gonna do that. But you guys you know where I'm coming from. Cheeky comment, literally. Too risky, man. Too risky. We got too much to lose. I gotta reload actually. He's like, woo! That is pretty funny.
이게 끝이야.
I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Well, yeah, Ty, you don't have to deal with the repercussions afterwards. I do, unfortunately. Somehow. I know that somehow one day I'm gonna get taken out of context something. So that's why I'm trying to prepare.
날 상하게 만들겠어.
But yeah, no, Mina's great. That's why I got her, because I was like, yo, I like her like animations and like her voice lines and everything. So I was like, fuck it, like let's just bite the bullet. You know what I mean? Get the character. Be out of context and real will be legendary. I used to be way more out of context, but then I got added to the program and I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, watch me somehow. They'll be like, oh, you said that you like Jane Romero's booty, so we don't like that. That's very that's not right. You're not supposed to say that. Somehow. Didn't I hook her here, or am I like losing my mind? I did hook her here. Where the hell did she go?
뭐
Where'd she go? Okay, we're down to 2 somehow. It says 3, but you know that there's probably a Gen 99 but at this point. So I usually base it off of that. Break this, maybe. What are those? I'm tall, strong, and conventionally handsome. Literally. That's the problem. Oh, okay, they're just kind of like lurking in the shadows, it seems. Yeah, I don't know what her deal is, but it's a Sable, so I don't expect them to, yeah. I don't expect them to really think outside the box. I'm like, yeah. A Sable player. Okay, I just got robbed. Yeah. Clicks and then literally dies instantly. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. So he threw a flashbang behind me apparently, so great job. Great job, bud.
이건 오직 널 위해 준비한 거야.
Bro, I guess it was, you know, to celebrate that I got the down. MR isn't real. Usually not. It's only when I'm playing like a character like I got way more experience on. That's when I start seeing the sweats. So I actually got lucky. I'm actually getting a less sweat lobby. There was somebody here too. Cause he wants to try to blind me at the pallet. It's like. He thinks he has plot armor, literally. The problem is that I cut through the plot armor because I am the writer of the stories, so I can just take away his armor anytime I feel like it. I thought they were gonna drop down. hate to see her go, but you love to watch her leave. Literally. Literally. Call them over here. Don't hear anything. Same swimsuit when? Bro, I've been saying that for ages, bro. I'm waiting for the Emma Frost. Anyway.
딱 여기서 기다려봐.
Holy shit. I fucking love Emma Frost though, she's great. I've seen some Leons I've had to give respect to. Emma Frost in the Borat swimsuit. The Borat swimsuit. Why am I saying Borat, bro? What the hell am I talking about? Borat, yeah. That's a good reference. Holy shit. And I already knew in the back of my mind what that meant. I'm like, oh boy. Fucking Borat. The hell am I talking about? Like, I'm cooked, bro. No thought behind those eyes. God damn. You do got the brain machine for a reason, bro, for real. Yeah, brain alive machine, baby.
날 사랑하게 만들겠어.
I do like Trickster. I just wish he was a little better. I need subtitles with all this Korean. I kind of like it as is because I like to just listen to the sound of it, I guess. Because if I start reading it, I'm gonna get distracted and then like read it instead of playing the game. Bro, what the fuck is she doing? Oh, she held W all the way back. Bro, these people just hold W, bro. Like, what are you doing? He's got dead hard for sure. He's got dead hard, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait it out by throwing blades instead. They can't time my blades. Mina is here to remind Trickster that he can be replaced. Most of us seems he already is. Yeah, I do agree with that to an extent. It rings bell. I love that song. I love that song. And then he just goes, woo! Oh my god. I gotta get my aim straight, but with this character, but God damn! Oh hell nah! What the fuck? Oh hell nah! What the fuck? Wait, why does it look so good? All right, motherfucker. All right. Like, all right, bro. God damn. Leon was like, hell yeah. I'm like, all right, bro. Why she had to look back like that, bro? Jesus Christ. About to make everybody act up. Like, bro, come on, man. About to make everybody act up, bro. Hell nah. We gotta be careful over here. Some Leon players seem like the biggest beginners is very true as well. Get ready for the tunneling hate. Yeah. I was just saying, you guys put great care in giving Jay more cake than a bakery. That's crazy work. Such a commitment to the game to even get into the program, which is I kept taking braces, which is why I never got in. Yeah, like when it came to getting into the program, it's literally just like you just have to meet the requirements pretty much. And I've been consistent, so I think they were just like, all right, fuck it, you could just join. And I think I've been all right. Like I don't think I've like broken any rules or anything like that, so I think I'm okay, which is good. It's just annoying to deal with the. Try out the moon rock. Throw speed after gaining. Well, it's only 10 seconds, so I mean, how often is that gonna happen? I'll try it out and give it a chance. Mina. And on this, say 323 v.h.s.x has become a Mina main, bro. I know, right? I'm like, God damn, we're about to act up. Like, what is going on right now? Looked into my soul. I'm like, nah. Back it up. Back it up, bro. Leon has had much better after him, honestly. Leon got the hot Mori. I guess he really did have plot armor after all. Damn. I mean, he still got killed, though, so I guess it really wasn't really very much luck after that. He may have lost a trial, but he won the game. His character is something else. I'm not straight, but I don't mind hanging out with her as friends as long as she doesn't kill me like that. That's crazy work. Wonder if the success of Mina was sort of trend. Well, a lot of people were asking for a female ghost face. Like a little while, like a long time ago, I remember somebody talking about that. So I'm like, I'm not opposed to it. Like if they can make a way to make it work, like I'm down. I always want to say her name like Dracula from Bram Stoker's. I don't think I've actually seen that one. This guy talks about Jane's bug. Get him in the creator program immediately. I don't know what the fuck she just said, but I don't. Maybe I agree. Maybe I don't. We don't know. Who are you shushing, bro? Keeps telling us to shut the hell up. I mean that is a good point, but you know, keep in mind that he's actually yeah, thank you for saying that. How far is 15 meters away? I have to do a challenge for them. They have to hit players 15 meters away with blades. 15 meters. Good point. Well, I would just try to hit them from far away and then just go from there. Because I can't gauge 15 meters like mathematically, but in my head I can kind of see it and go, all right, well this is pretty much pretty far. Haver just realized that they can make Uner bait skin, sell it for more than licensed legendary, and people will buy it. I would not be at all surprised if they started doing it for other killers. Damn. Snipe with Ricochet add-on. I never was a fan of the Ricochet add-on. Can I be Danny's duo so I could be a better ghost facing him? Probably, right? But with Trickster, it kind of made sense, right? Because he's like, he was an artist, so then they made like a fake artist that was trying, like a program that was trying to like surpass him. With Ghostface, maybe they can make it be like another person was inspired by his kills and then like wanted to like replicate it, you know what I mean? They could try doing that maybe, but yeah, I don't know. I guess he must have ran. I thought I was gonna go after the second person that was there. I guess we're not doing that. Yeah, I forgot about the whole W meta nonsense.
He's just standing there, menacingly!
Menacingly! You ruined your song? Yes, you shouldn't be playing anything but my music. Or I guess Mina's music, technically speaking.
자리 잡아.
PLW in a circle, literally. Cause I cut her off. I was like, I'm not gonna let her like run all the way back around. So I was like, I'll just cut her off. When you're playing a slow mover, you gotta move. You gotta think like a slow mover. Gotta think like a slow mover. Be like, okay, if I move slow, how can I cut this off? I missed a little bit too many blades, unfortunately. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, let's try to actually get the down on them again. Yeah, they're gonna go for the save probably, so. Alright, thanks.
이게 끝이야.
Try to see if I can like get a little pick, but no. Y'all got me beat today? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot Bunny is about that wave. It slipped my mind. I was like, oh yeah. I forgot everybody's like secretly about the wave. And I just try to be chill about it, you know what I mean? Well, this blade throw speed, really, I haven't even noticed it. Like, it doesn't really feel very noticeable. Okay, she's gonna probably come for our... Yeah, I had a feeling. So she probably would go this way, and then she's gonna rotate through. I mean, the gen will get done. I can't stop that, but I'm getting stuck on that pin. Step when you don't. True. Get rid of you. Yeah, they're gonna have God Palette there too. Sad we're never getting a shirtless Myers skin. It's a shame. Yeah. Technically, he was never shirtless in the movies, so they're probably never gonna like allow that, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, you know, because they have the whole like movie rules, or it's like, oh, it has to be from the film. Yeah, they usually do. They usually tend to throw the second that I utilize strategy, unless they're experienced enough to be able to be like, nah, we're not gonna care. That is common too. Arms in a hospital gown, true. True. And then, like, you know, he got the legs out, you know what I'm saying, in the with the gown as well, you know what I mean? You get something. Not a lot, but you get something. Throw speed is not exactly the most useful thing in the world. Wow. Whatever. It's amazing to me how angles work in this game. What's the bite him is crazy word. What is this? Before I use my thing. Yeah, that's the one I want. Yeah, you better keep walking.
날 숭배해.
Obsessed, man. Obsessed. It's like they're so against like the strategy that they literally can't handle it. I would do anything for Myers, bro. I feel like that for like Emma technically. If we're like in terms of fictional characters, Emma Frost is up there. From Rivals at least. I mean, like comic wise, maybe not, who knows, but like Rivals, like, oh hell yeah, like this is a dub. What do you mean, brother? Too bad that this throw speed doesn't really work most of the time, because I don't really have a lot of time to actually do anything with it. And act like I didn't see him. Hold on. Oh, okay. Buddy, come on now. You're not gonna hide and think you're low with something. Ah, geez, what is up with the throw? Like, it's like sometimes it works, sometimes it just doesn't. Like, it doesn't like to land. It's a little weird. I don't know why it does that. Really strange. I'm not gonna stay in that chase. No point. Especially when the game is just deciding that my shots aren't registering. Like, I can't really. I'm not gonna sit there and fight back against it. I'm like, it's just gonna do what it does. Hey, come on now. Yeah, blah 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 blah. You're like a loser and get away with it. Classic. You really wanted? Okay, fine. Out of blades. Bro. imagination. Life is your creation. I just combined like two different ones together. Would have went for the other one, but yeah, they're just gonna camp god pallets. I'm not gonna sit there and waste my time. These Mina noises are crazy. Bro, I know, right? If I can just get my accuracy better, I feel like I could be unstoppable with this character. It's just a matter of actually like getting my shots right, which is a little bit weird. Ah, jeez, it's just like hard to get the shot off. What the fuck? Where's the shot going? There we go. Yeah, he's just gonna camp every god pallet known to man. That's the one thing about this character that I don't like, is like you just get countered by playing like a dumbass. Like, if you play like an idiot, you'll just get countered automatically. You know what I mean? Like in terms of like survivor, like if you play like a dummy, you'll counter immediately. It's like, why does that a counter if they play bad? Like Exhibit A, like doesn't play well. Oh, pre-drop, so I got away now. I'm like, okay, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, the hell? Buddy, you're not doing anything intelligent. You just stand there, run in a circle, press spacebar, but it works. That's the game. Yeah, it's blocked now, dummy. I gotta just run bamboozle instead. I can't let these clowns just keep vault spamming everywhere they go. Like, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, you're done. And they're up there, so they're probably gonna start hiding pretty soon. Grab this. Okay, they're all the way over here. Oh, they already ran in and just started going straight for the save, it looks like. Hit her as she falls, so we at least have something. I was booking it. Jeez, this chick is quick. Sit your ass down. You're not getting back to him. You know what the biggest problem with this skin is though? Saying you hide your name again? I guess? I mean, I don't know how. Crazy AI girlfriend pants in your ears. A DVD clickbait vid. I remember someone went to a room and recorded all of this, and it was approved by another group of people. Bro is mad silent too. Yeah, dumbass. Okay. 3K hours. So why are you bitching? I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused. So I guess so. Bro, if you combine imagination
난
with
완벽해.
visuals, it's over, bro.
곧 알게
Were you a
될
Marvel
거야.
fan before Rivals? Yes. 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 That's why like when I first started playing, I wanted to try Venom, I wanted to try Hulk, I wanted to try like Spider-Man. I didn't actually end up playing like at least 2 of those characters because they just didn't really feel right. I currently play Hulk now, but it took time to like get used to him because it just doesn't really like he's not what you expect a Hulk to be. So that was interesting. Like I'm confused, bro. I do have an on mode on, surprisingly. I just realized that. That's actually pretty good. Let's turn that off. Nice. My audiobook section is even more yikes. Crazy work. 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey is a whole other story. But I heard the movie was pretty bad, so at least from a film perspective, it just sounds terrible. Can't escape the goon. Literally, but the goon is worse in different communities, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's see. What else did the people say? Yeah. I don't know what he thought he was gonna happen. There was a pallet that's not good for Trickster. Maybe his name was Superb Furv. He might have stood a chance. Spotted out. The prominent needs to reveal more skin. Bro, what? So my one problem with the skin is the fact that it's only the like just her by herself. Like she doesn't have a different like she won't have other styles, other like colors. Like she's not gonna have new weapons. Like, it's literally just her. So that's the only downside that I think. Mori's kind of mid is not as good as everyone says. It's crazy work, bro. I got it. I got to do the hard one. Knock down 2 players in a single match with the main event. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Paragraph claiming you hide your name. You already showed us it's public. Getting mad like that is crazy. I feel like this is a default response. I run into a lot of walls, girl. You were saying that my problem with the Mina skin is like you just don't have other styles. You can't do it. Like that's just it. And I'm like, damn. Because I would like to see her like have other styles and other themes and things like, you know what I mean? So like it just sucks that she's like confined to just this. Playing Trickster and complaining about tunneling, literally. Combining visual plus imagination is called. I'm like, oh boy. Maybe they'll release more skins for Mina later on. I would hope so. But then they might keep charging like crazy prices for it. So that's I'm like, man, it's not looking too good. Well, who knows? Yo, appreciate the follow. March of the Inquisition. I like that. Star Wars reference. I hope. I feel like if it's any legendary skin, we'll get more variants to be Mina, and they're gonna charge for it. Yeah. But we love it. We need a version of me that looks less like Jinx from League of Legends. I do like Jinx though, personally. I think she's one of my favorite characters. I haven't seen season 2. I'm gonna have to watch that, but yeah. If Mina gets more stuff, I want wear elk outfits. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. We can keep going with Trickster. I guess Mina in this case, but Trickster, we could keep trying to like practice. Because bro does have like some pretty cool like skins that I like. Like there's like one skin I really want is this one. It's from Junji Ito. So I'm like, this would be so cool to have as a Junji Ito fan, you know? They only call it gooning because it's fan service. Certain types of people don't like it, so they try to silence it. The team behind Marvel Rivals gives 0 Fs, and it drives those demographics ape-ish. Yeah, it's true. I would think they would reconsider releasing more of her based off the reception she's getting. Haven't played in a while. Does B-Head play on the new? How does he play on the new map? I haven't played him on the new map, but I don't imagine he's like too different. It's just gonna be kind of hard because you need to be able to predict a lot of corners and stuff, and you don't have a lot of range, so he might struggle a little bit, but it's not. I don't want to imagine it's too bad. Yuri, welcome in. Insane says, you know what would be hilarious if they release a Mina for each killer? That would be kind of cool. Yuri, appreciate the follow. Love that skin so much. Yuri, you have a marvelous name. And I need to say thank you. So, yeah, this is a skin I want specifically for Junji Ito. Like, I think this would be sick. Or if I could, I would like combine like different pieces and make my own skin. That's like what I would do for Trickster. Not too difficult, but it's a challenge for him. Damn. Yeah, I would imagine it might be a little bit difficult. If I were to make my own skin, I think the best headpiece kind of like we could kind of rock with this. You kind of look like one of those like BTS type members or something. And then you rock I was thinking you could rock this because it kind of fits like theme wise almost like in terms of coloration. If not, I would have opted for, well, this just looks terrible. I'm not really into this piece, but it definitely could work. I'm not really into this either. This one looks kind of cool. Like it looks a little bit more chill, but also kind of like creepy because it's like covered in blood, you know. And then a weapon, we would have to find something that kind of fits the vibes. David Bowie. I'm playing as him on the new map, yeah. Trickster definitely looks like a guy I wouldn't hesitate to punch. His crazy work. Junji Ito makes me squirm. That body horror stuff is freaky but cool. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's good shit. So we can keep going with Trickster if you guys want, or we could switch it up with a different character, or even third option, go for an Adept. Which Adepts we've done a lot, so I wouldn't imagine Adept is like the top on the list. But we've done plenty of Adepts, so. More Mina. Labyrinth, I love that movie. I haven't seen it before. He acts like a guy I wouldn't hesitate to punch. Yeah, I'm not really I don't think he's very scary. I don't think he's very scary at all. He is almost superior, to be honest. But I'd still like Trickster, though. In that sense. Let's go. Like, so I tried this add-on. It really didn't seem like it did anything. Let's try out maybe killing part chords. Just give it a chance and just see if I like it. That one's for ranks, right? Let's see if there's another one that has to do with ranks. Okay. Freestyle rank, you can vault stuff and break stuff faster. I wanted to pair that with fire up, but I feel like that's gonna be like way too much. Hold on, let me turn her around because she likes to shush everybody.
나 많이 기다렸어?
Yeah, I don't see anything for ranks. It just says A rank. That's it. This one's interesting though, because it says refills blades by the maximum when the event ends. No, this one. You can block the gens for like 6 seconds, which is kind of cool, but like that requires me to be like super good at the character, which is not guaranteed yet. Oh wait, okay. Well, I'm gonna experiment with add-ons and just see which ones I like, and we'll go from there. I like trick blades. It's one of my favorites because I got like at least I'm able to have a reticle that we kind of need. Have you gotten the Trickster Adept? Yes, I did actually. I got it like right when the rework came out, like the same day, I think. Gotta get use out of the skin you bought. He's just very punchable. You remind me of Babe. What Babe? Babe with the power. Not really sure what that means, but hopefully that's a good thing. Surprise versus Bowie bulge than anything else. Power of Voodoo. Have you gotten Trickster Death? Yes. Like the whimsy. You could say that he's not scary, but I don't think you have the same opinions. He has a vendetta against you in real life or something. Well, yeah, I guess in terms of like power, I guess like Mr. like that dude Diddy, like that kind of level where it's like bro's mad famous, so he's got mad resources to like get at you. That I'm like, okay, that's scary as hell, but only because of the power, not because he's actually himself is scary. Like he's not a fearful person that I'm like, oh man, like this guy is like totally like gonna do a lot. Like nah. She's not gonna try to actually go around, it seems. Who's a Marvel character you'd love to see in Rival? Ooh, yes. Okay, hold on. I got you right now. She-Hulk. I want to see like Red Hulk. I want to see I want to see Miles Morales. Which I know some people may disagree with that, but I think Miles Morales could bring a unique take to the Spider-Man idea. If you could like change up his ability, like, well, I mean, he has electricity and invisibility as well. Like, those are interesting things for the character as it is. So like, they're not horrible options. I think that would be really cool. I think the villains as well. I want more villains. I want to see like, like how the person just said, like Green Goblin, Doc Ock, like Rhino. I want to see like characters like that. Like I want to see them get implemented as well. Like, I want a lot of characters in the game. Like, I want to see She-Hulk specifically, though. I think she's one of my number ones. Because we haven't had a good version of her since the comics. And, like, we still don't get a good version of her in live action. So I'm like, can we at least get, like, a good She-Hulk that people can learn to love? You know what I'm saying? Because I love Hulk. I want to see, Juggernaut as well. Yeah, Juggernaut would be cool, too. Like if they made him like his whole ability just kind of be like a bum rush, like, you know what I mean, and try to like fly through people, that would be pretty fun. But Rhino kind of works similarly, so I actually have no idea how that would work. But how are we already at 2 gens, brother? This ain't real life, bro. Okay, well if they're gonna keep rushing gens, I'm just gonna have to keep rushing my objective too. I don't really have a lot of choices.
날 숭배.
I have a lot of characters. Like I'm not done with like I'm not finished yet. You know, I have a lot of characters. I want to see like the what's her name? Betty, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Betty, like with the Hulk. I want to see her like Red Hulk version or whatever the Hulk version of her like that they had in the comics where she becomes like this like flying creature. I want to see that. That would be cool. I want to. That's so. Like, I want to see Vulture. I want to see like mad different characters. But like, what we're getting is like a couple of random stuff. Carnage would be good too. Cause I'm a Hulk fan. Like, what do you want me to do? You know what I mean? Unfortunately, live action was dog doo, but oh, that kind of sucks for me as a Hulk fan. But Hulk has been getting hoed for ages in the MCU. It's annoying. Bro is the strongest one there is. Like, why is he so weak? Like, it makes no sense. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go straight for him then. We have no choice. Yeah, there they go. Turn buff makes him a monster now? Yeah. Buddy. But I don't get that because I'm 4.4 movement speed. I don't get that because I'm 4.4 movement. Don't get those either because I held it down too long. Let me guess. Camp it? Yep. Yeah, I gotta come back to the gen. Another pallet I have to get rid of. Yep. Fine. Whatever gets it done faster. Whatever gets it done quicker, because it's just like, holy hell. Another pallet. Another pallet. Another one you gotta get rid of. Jesus Christ. Just gotta get rid of them. Don't got a lot of options. No, they want to start tapping everything. Here we go. Yeah, sit your ass down. I'm not gonna sit there and keep running away and holding W and thinking that's gonna work. Like, no, it will. Because DBD doesn't make any goddamn sense. That's why. Love to see it. Amazing to me, bro. You get punished for playing well. Like, what are we doing? No, the door will be 99. No, it'll fly right open too. Oh, no, it'll fly right open too. Buddy, you're not low. Like, get out of here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, DB. Freaking D, man. Most broken game I've ever played. What? How did that last two not hit? What are you talking about? What? I guess. What is that? Whatever. This game be making shit up as it goes along. I'm not even surprised. Fucking game, dude. They say that, but yet 1, 2, so that's 12% plus another 10. That's 22% gen speed off of base kit alone. Then you also have Windows and all this other bullshit. Anyway, let's actually continue where we were. Oh yeah, we're talking about the whole like Marvel stuff, yeah. Exactly, real silent. Get out of my way. Planet Hulk and World War Hulk would be slam dunk movies if adapted correctly from the source material. That's exactly what I'm saying, but they don't want to do that. Ironmonger would be a fun tank. He says you're bad, but yet he lost. That's interesting. Okay. Sure. Whatever puts you to sleep at night, bud. Because God forbid I play a low tier. Like, calm down. Let's see, what else other add-on could work with this? Because this is for breaking basic, and then this is for E-style rank. You also break stuff faster. So you can kind of synergize with this.
Hello there.
Hydrate. But all I have
He got
is
10 up for 3 gems. He got looped like crazy. I'm like, no one got looped at all, bud. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, all right, but I guess that's looping, quote unquote. Now, running and pressing spacebar counts as looping now. Like, let's be so for real. Come on now. Not gonna lie, you got skill diff. By who exactly? Like, by who exactly? Like, what diff? There's nothing to diff. Like, what are we talking about? Bro, did they get banned immediately? I know Ty doesn't have any tolerance for it, so they tend to get banned pretty quick. And Tony says, my killing anxiety is through the roof right now. Give me some words of encouragement. Well, the one thing I can tell you is that you have to shift your focus to something else other than winning, right? Unless, you know what I mean? Yes, I banned him. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. They love to bitch and moan, but it's like, bro, you got a 2 out. Like, that's to be expected against a slow-moving killer. Like, what are they bitching about? Imagine being so entitled that you're bitching about a 2 out. Like, what? Like, no one was looping. Nobody did anything intelligent. Oh, I'm at now. I'm like, you already got your free escape if you did escape. Move on to your next. Like, what is there to be like crying about? But I want to win, so then you have that is what comes in the future, right? Right? Because if you want to win, that means you have to get used to losing. Because nobody starts out winning immediately. Like, nobody just becomes a prodigy off overnight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I win pretty consistently, but even then, like, I still lose regardless, right? And even on top of that, it took me hours to be able to get the game sense that I needed to be able to pick out and understand certain strategies and certain things. So what I would say is you got to shift your mentality to focus more on trying to improve yourself and trying to focus on what you can do better as a player. So like, for example, like I'm learning tricks here. I don't even know how to use them, but I realize my aim is ass and I can't stick with that add-on forever. So I'm like, I'm going to have to get better at aiming my blades. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Kevin says, honestly, winning isn't everything, which welcome in, Kevin. Especially if learning other killers, not gonna lie. And Zelga says, in that lore, put rushing a generous build with 6-0 skill. Exactly. Bro, are these people? There's always a bigger fish, Star Wars, literally. I don't know if that was actually a quote, because I never heard of it in Star Wars, but yeah. And notice that these people who like to bitch and complain never have anything to add, bro. Malort, welcome in, says winners love winning, literally. You know, that's why I always play to win in any game I play. Like, you know what I mean? I'm always like a focus on trying to win because that's what I like. You know what I mean? Qui-Gon says it, really? Damn, I'm rusty. Improving with him was probably the most rewarding thing I felt in this game. Yo, Skinny, welcome in. Yeah, we're dealing with some people raging. I didn't realize I was on a non-mode because I used to have a non-mode all the time and then I just forgot I had it on. So, but I'm like, I don't really care. Like, they like to bitch and complain about a casual party game at this point. Like, what are we so mad about? Like, brother, like, you got a 2 out. Like, that's literally 2 out. It's a tie. Nobody really won anything. Like, what are we so concerned about? Oh, but the way you played, it's like, okay, you're gen rushing too. Like, I don't like that either. Like, what do you want me to do about it? I'm just playing the game. I'm trying to learn how to play my character. Like, what the fuck? And then these clowns want to say, you got diffed. I'm like, diffed by what exactly? Like, nobody got diffed and all you're doing is pushing a bar. like, bro, like, it just makes no logical sense. Like, it makes no sense.
피를 흘려라.
Guy probably died and was so embarrassed to have his performance outed live on stream. That's it. That is also a good point. Like, they could get mad all the fuck they want. It's like, what does that have to do with me, though? That's way too far away. People have been raging a lot more lately. We saw with one guy with Larry's. Yeah. I missed my 2 blades. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, yo, how does that make any sense? Bro never said a word. I'm like, okay, so then you don't know what you're talking about. Like, come on. You killed him, so it kind of had everything to do with you. That's actually pretty funny, Ty. But what I'm saying is like, what does his anger have to necessarily do with me streaming the game and me just playing the game, in the sense that, like, him losing is his own fault in that sense, because like he should have just played better, is my point. You know what I mean? Because nobody told him to play Survivor. Nobody told him to get on there and lose. Like, nobody told him to play like a bitch. Like, he just, you know what I mean? Like, that was all his own decision making. Like, he could have easily just played something else. You know what I mean? I wasn't even in the game. Congratulations. Like, okay, we're on to a new game. Who cares? Like, the point still stands. Like, you ain't diffing anybody, brother. Nobody's getting diffed or some shit. Like, bro, come on now. What I'm saying, like, it's just the delusion is crazy. It's like, brother. This chick threw out. Hold on, I'll show you. She threw it on the pallet. This map is great for Trickster. It really is. Like, bro, like, at least the rest of us move on with our lives. Like, bro, everyone wants to get a dinner out of someone until they get a piece of humble pie. Literally, bro. It makes no sense to me, brother. Like, people just live for negativity, man. It's like, bro, why are we worried about what I'm doing? Worried about what you're doing, buddy. Like, worry about what you're doing. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, if you don't like what you're fucking watching, no one's forcing you to watch it. Like, you don't. It's like needless negativity. Or if you have good, like, criticism, maybe you can be respectful about it. Be like, hey, you know, here's my take on this, blah blah blah, and actually speak to people like a person. Like, goddamn. But the thing is, they don't have feedback. They just have anger and negativity all day long, and it's like, what does that have to do with me? I mean, I had that one guy that said I reminded him of the guy who stole his girlfriend. Like, and then I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, but what does that once again have to do with me? I don't know you. Like, the fuck? I don't know who you are. Like, nobody knows who you are. You know what I mean? So what if he came in all mad? Like, oh, you sound like the guy, he stole him, and stole her from me, and I'm like, okay, congratulations. Like, cool. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, did you steal his girl? Bro, I don't know who that was. I mean, it happened. Okay, there was a situation that occurred a couple years ago, like many years ago now, I guess at this point. You remind me of the guy at the gas station that sells knives. Bro, that is a really hyper specific reference too. Like, what the fuck? I don't even know what that means, bro. It means nothing. Okay, well, that makes sense. Just like the dude with his girlfriend? Damn. But it's true, you know what I mean? It's true. It happened like many years ago, you know what I'm saying? We do, a lot of us, why you selling knives at the gas station? Bro, who's selling knives at the gas station? What does that even mean? Like, Mina loves Moris. That's a good point. She does love Moris. Too bad I don't have one on. But yeah, like, you know, that's mainly where I'm getting at. Like, people just want to like live and breathe negativity, and it's like, brother, like, that's not gonna get you anywhere. You know, don't you know the saying, like, you attract more flies with honey than vinegar kind of thing? Like, it's the same thing. If you want to get your point across, maybe don't be an asshole. You know what I mean? Want to get your fucking point across, don't be an asshole.
숨어 있는 거야?
I know, weird kind of, he's buying knives at the gas station. But that, once again, it's just a really oddly specific, like, gas station knives aren't even good. I was the guy who used to buy butterfly knives in Chinatown. Well, that would make more sense. Because, like, I would imagine that, because Chinatown's is a great place, I would imagine, depending on which Chinatown it is. But usually it's a pretty nice place. The architecture's nice. Like, the, you know, the vibe there is really peaceful. It seems like, you know, it's really nice there. Depending on you know, which one you go to, obviously. I don't know if it changes depending on the. I feel like I've derailed the entire conversation, literally, but that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's blocked. What apocalypse is your friend into be buying knives at gas stations? Are they in Fallout, bro? Bro, for real. But yeah, like, I think the whole like tunneling is bad thing is such a tired like excuse for a complaint in this game. You know what I mean? Like, they just like, they're so hyper focused on, oh my god, I'm being tunneled. That's like, okay, but play the next match. Like, who fucking cares? Like, Jesus Christ. I get gen rushed every other game. Like, I'm just like, all right, next match. Like, just move on. Like, I don't care. Like, why are we sitting here worried about this casual ass party game that nobody should be sweating in?
이 자를 지켜. 사랑해요.
So good. Yo, John, I think that's Junior Go Live. Yo, welcome in, by the way. So GG's, that was the 80 GG's, man. I had a lot of fun. I've been practicing the Trickster, trying out different add-ons and builds and things. So this is what I came up with. Kind of like, you know, making my breaks faster, and then, you know, with each rank, and then we kind of like use that to make us throw a little faster, or rather move a little faster. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But welcome in. Nothing cooler than showing the dexterity opening a butterfly knife quickly. Yeah, like I was saying the same thing. Any tips for a beginner playing Ghostface? Well, one thing is for sure that I would highly recommend is try to focus on learning to where to lean, how to lean, because that is one of the most pivotal things that you're gonna be able to get. You need, because there's people that play Ghostface even nowadays that don't use that aspect, and then they say, oh my god, stalking is so slow. Oh my god, I'm wanting everybody, and it's like, bro, you have to use his ability, because that's the one thing that's gonna keep your chases quicker. Because if you're hitting and wiping and hitting and wiping, for each health state, you're gonna take way too long. You need to be able to have them 99. So stalking, number one thing that I would recommend focusing on. The second thing is that I would want to focus on as well is try to, you know, not be too hard on yourself, because the character is not easy. He requires a lot of game sense that a lot of beginners may not have yet. So you're gonna have to kind of get used to maybe losing a lot or maybe struggling a lot. Also, he's not a chase character, so he doesn't have a lot of ways to like stop loops. So the best thing that I would recommend is to try to come back later, or like try to maybe M1 him if you can, and then just like break it off if you think you can't make it any quicker. And try to focus on doing those things and just using your stealth as an option. Those are like the three pillars I would say with learning the character. I'm just a chaos gremlin. When we started, I saw Trickster plus Midwich. I was like, yeah, automatically cooked. Yeah, I haven't even played Trickster on Midwich yet, so this was like the first time on gas station. Nice. Playing Ghostface is like playing almost like a different game. It's on hard mode. Yeah. Is it hard to edge the stock meter? Not too much. Not really. You'll get. That's why I say to focus on stalking first, because once you get down the muscle memory of when to let go, you'll be perfectly good to go. Like that's one of the most fundamental things. So 99ing, you want to get that down, that muscle memory and that timing, so that once you're going against like really strong survivors, at least you'll have that down so that you can use that to make plays. And teabag after own notes. Yeah. Yo, appreciate the follow, Junior. Go live. Let's get into another, like, if you guys still want to see Trickster, I can keep playing him. Or playing Mina, my bad. My apologies, playing Mina. We can do that. And I really appreciate the follow. Hopefully you will enjoy the emotes and hanging out with the rest of the community. We can keep going. We can keep going, or we can switch it up. Mina. Who's my main? Oh yeah, but I have a command for that. It's exclamation point p100. It's quicker to just show the badges considering we have them. As you can see here, we got Ghostface, Pyramid Head, Myers, Freddy, Chucky, and then I've been trying to work on getting maybe Legion next, or maybe Sadako. I think maybe Sadako would make sense though. I think Sadako would make sense. I do love Ringu. I bought the books because I wanted to read them, the Ringu books. So that's gonna be cool. Yo. Monkey Bug, welcome in. Hello, lad. Remember me? We met in Refine's Discord server. Oh my god. Wait, was it the guy that did the Carl impression, or was it somebody else? I can't remember. Yo, appreciate the follow, Jay Hulum. I hope that's how you say that. I like Myers before he was cool. He had a gas station guy. I love Sadako, and the first novel kicked so much ass. Okay, so we'll play some Sadako. I want to level her up and get better with her too, so I'm gonna try doing that. Get to the gym and you'll see them often. That's crazy work. Yo, appreciate the follow, Dan, or I should say Dan Timoscow. Hopefully you'll enjoy hanging out with the community, and you'll enjoy the emotes. We're gonna almost listen to my books in peace. To my books in peace. Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. No. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I'm thinking of that old man that was like in the cameras like, oh hell no. Like I'm thinking about, like, when I say that, I think about him and he's just like, oh no. Oh hell no. Oh. You may have to update your sub goal. Wait, where's it at now? Oh, okay, no, it's not too. We're fine. Right, Malord says, right, which welcome in if I haven't said it already. Right now, my last 30-day average for Sadako was a 65% kill rate with an average of 0.65 hooks. Is 0.65 good? Because I haven't looked at DVD stats in a minute. I like the part of the ring where she's like, it's ringing time. Kind of true, actually, because the phone do be ringing for real. So, like, let's listen to audiobooks in the gym. Oh, hell no. I keep the gravity at home is crazy, bro. What the fuck? I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And when you were saying, oh hell no, I was looking for that one moist critical clip. Damn. Oh, like, I do have that one soundbite. I think it's for Bits that he goes like, he's like, ooh, got your nose. He goes like, you can have it back unless we have sex. And that had me fucking crying. Like, that had me fucking crying. I was like, all right, motherfucker. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Check out my gas station knife. This one is shaped like a kunai. What the fuck? Yo. He's pulling his cock out. Yeah, that one. That was a good one too. Yo, I had tears in my eyes with that one. Hold on, is that the monkey? I can't remember. Monkey Man. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Okay, Monkey Bug. I thought it was Monkey Man. It's Monkey Bug. Doing all the sussy impressions. Bro, I was trying to practice my Carl on the spot, bro. I was trying to practice my Carl. I was like, I can't do it now. But...
Why don't you hit me with your fat cock?
Good grief.
Hit me with your cum shot.
See if I can get this pallet out. Let's go, bro. Try to get her here if I can. I'm trying my best here. Getting a lot of, okay, I couldn't teleport to one of them, so they do have a tape. Let's see what I can do. See if I can get a pallet if possible. See if we can go over here. Another stack. It's kind of hard to play her though. Yeah. Did I get her on that? I think I did. He might get into range of this. Okay, no, I didn't actually get into range for that. Okay, we got a stack back at least. Jesus. This is hard, but I'm trying. There might be another one spawning this way. Cool, I get a free stack. I don't mind. I'm cool with that. Oh, they took out the TV. Damn. Right off the bat. Jesus. Right there, too. Like, right in the center. And it takes me a minute to get up here. He has endurance somehow, which is really a little strange. Teleport here. Teleport here. Oh, Jesus in heaven, brother. Why? Let me get a hook on her, actually, because I can actually bring a stack to everybody because of it. I think that's how that works. At least that's what I read from the add-on. I don't know if that's really what it's doing, but... Yo, am I playing Sadako well, guys? As if you're a Sadako main, let me know. I feel like I'm doing it right, but I'm not sure. I feel like I'm doing it right. At least I think so. Oh, they grabbed the tape already. Yeah. If I can actually try to see if I can get another, if I can get the stacks to get on them, I guess. Alright. The eye. Say goodbye. Gotta wait a second because I need to make sure these TVs are turned off. Nope, you're not grabbing that either. Nope, get away from that. Let's go. All right, I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. Just break it. They already have a tape in their hands, so. Oh, okay, they just hold W again because they're scared? Okay. Check over here. I don't really see anybody around. Right here. The Eye of Agamotto! You know, yeah. I love his ult, bro. There's a pallet here anyway, so I can't really get around it. Yeah. He already has a TV, regardless, but yeah. To them, this is quote-unquote looping, so. Buddy, running around in circles is not gonna save you. You're just gonna go down. Let's get out of here. All right, they're done. You're done. We got a 3. That's not bad. considering. That's not bad at all. A bit tough, but we managed to pull it out. Not bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, decisive, dead hard, yup, deja vu, live, decisive, Jesus Christ, sprint burst, Jesus Christ. Just meta. Imagine crying in EGC, brother. Yo, they always get so mad. Surprised, considering when you listen to my late, you might even miss some. That's crazy work. Did I just walk into? But the gameplay sure does look fun. Killer is just a fun role though. Literally, that's what they say, right? Apparently. You're fine. I use her 2 red add-ons. She's dangerous. Can't play with her often because she's a very short killer. Well, her other red add-on looks kind of whack. Like, because it says it doesn't apply condemn, so I'm like, why would I use the other condemn? Like, use this one. Kind of terrible. I feel like I tried going through her mom's phone trying to understand the messages from the milkman. What the fuck? Not to have tea with Sadako. Fair says, wow, the lack of sleep is getting to me. God, yeah, I've been there too. Yeah, I've been trying to sleep early myself because like I noticed that it started affecting everything in my life at the same time, and I was like finding myself more angry all the time, and like my mental was on the decline, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get more sleep because, you know, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So I'm a nap, but it was good to finally catch a stream. I'll keep the tab open for you. I appreciate that, Fair. Appreciate the lurk. Not an expert, but you use your invisibility when manifesting as anti-loop. They won't know exactly where you are. Sometimes they do double black and get it free. That's very true. I try to use like I try to look at her hands when I do it. It was a little tricky because sometimes they just hold W. But there we go. P3 on Rio. Now the other character I was thinking of p100 was for Legion because they were just closer, but or even Pig because they're closer, but if I had to choose, I think I like the Ring movies more than the Saw movies, so that's why I'm like, well, I might have to just put in the time for our girl Sadako. And that actually looks really good. What the fuck? That portrait looks great. Nah, that portrait looks great. Sorry, V, you gotta head out. Yo, I appreciate you insane for showing up, man. And the Eye of Agamotto. For real. Walked to a medium pace at them very well. At a medium pace. See you later, insane. Yep. These survivor plays are just toxic as hell. Legit, every game one of them has to say something. Per game of checks took 20 minutes because I had no choice but to lock down a 3-gen. Killer should not be this slow. I agree. Where would you put Ghoul on the tier list? He's an A tier. He's an A tier killer. You know, as much as we can appreciate him, he is an A tier. I'll play a little more Sadako. Let's try it. Let's experiment a little bit. Maybe we could try using Surge, or we could try using something else. I'm not sure what to try yet, but I like this. Frame rate 100 honorary go crazy. That would be cool too. I feel like Scully would be up there just because I like her skins and aesthetic. Like just specifically her skins. Like not even because her gameplay's good. But that's a whole nother story. So I was trying to use ring drawing. I don't know if that actually got me any more stacks or not. It's hard to say. I really don't know. That's why I'm like trying different things. Maybe we'll try Mother's Comb. Maybe we'll give it a chance, but I don't know how effective that'll be. But you know, it's worth experimenting just to kind of see what works, you know, what doesn't. I know there's a lot of add-ons that I just don't like on this character that are really bad, so that's why I'm like, well, as an up-and-coming Sadako enjoyer, you know, we're playing her specifically for the vibes. I've rarely ever gone against Ghoul, and I think every time I survived. I heard people talking about how Ghoul is overpowered, and I can't really tell how strong he really is. His biggest strength is the fact that he can contest the shift W meta, and that's why people hate him, because they want to, you know, just use the same exact counter against every character. So Bunny says, okay, I must go because I need some sunshine before work. Yeah, I appreciate you being here regardless. I bought him for my girl, for my GF. Could be your ghost face or your girlfriend, we don't know. Bought him for my girl. Yeah, no, that's a good character though. He's fun. He's fun, he has mobility. Sadako never looked very scared of me. She looks more depressed than anything. Yeah. We'll keep it rolling though, you know what I mean? It's a Monday. We're just gonna keep it going, man. We keep it rolling, keep it going. Trying to get up there in the world, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's what we do. As I bought it for my ghost face. Oh man. If I had a throne, technically people could literally say I bought this thing for my ghost face, technically speaking. So that's a pretty cool thought. Now obviously I don't have a throne set up. If you guys think I should have one, that's a whole other story, but I was thinking of doing that because it could help, like, you know, more so directly support without having to directly give it through like give it through like Twitch or give it through YouTube, because you know they do take a cut. So, or you're like, yo, I'm gonna make sure that damn, didn't really work as well as they would have hoped. Okay, it seems like they're on this side, it looks like. No, they're not on this side. But one was. Oh, well, that's the only TV that's on, so we're gonna have to work with it. And then this one's on now. So we'll go to this one. I could probably get a pallet out. Thank you. They already took the tape again. Jeez. They already has a tape, so I'm like, I can try to just like focus him, get a hook on him, and then we can lock in what we do have. Not really sure why they're obsessed with pallet dropping, but here we are. Because there's like everybody has a tape now, so now I just gotta go back to M1 basically. And then we'll start like locking in the condemn on at least one person. The hell is the yeah? Okay, they're just gonna immediately tap it, so yeah, let's do that. They already took a tape out anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, they all have tapes right now, so yeah, they all have tape somehow. Person has something at least. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this comb. It doesn't really give me any like any really good information. Like, okay, I see the TV, but then it's like I can't do anything with that information. Like, there's nothing I can really do with that information. Like, I already knew that they're gonna be over there, like just from a sheer guess alone. You know what I mean? So like it just seems kind of pointless. I'm gonna see if I can try to get like a pallet if I can. Okay, we can try to down her. If she has the tape, we could try to lock in those stacks. Try to work with that, you know? Yeah, well, I mean, gen rushing is also a big component, so there's not a lot I can do to counter that. As a weak killer, you already know that much. Teleport here then. Let's see if I can apply some more. I'm trying here. Yeah, all the TVs are off pretty much. Yeah, they're so focused on gen rushing, it seems. Yep, exactly. So then, of course, they have another perk to prevent my pressure from existing. So we'll just have to move on. Gonna have a lot of options. And the gens are obviously just gone there, so... They already got the TV before I could even get anything. That's pretty terrible. But to be expected, this character is not exactly the strongest character in the game by any means, so... Pretty much have no reason to chase fresh hook random. That doesn't really make any sense. Try to see if there's a... Maybe they're here? Okay, the Sable is hiding here. But where exactly is the question? Okay, they're here, but where? Here, okay. Yeah, I can't really do like full condemn here because obviously sprint burster. This is tricky. 'Cause I don't really have a lot of pressure nor options, so. Yeah, they just are constantly like spamming the tape up there, so it's like there's nothing I can do. That's why they're spamming it, because they're busy gen rushing. Jesus. This character, man, not exactly the best, like by any means. Like, holy shit, man. And then that TD's out. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, when can I start getting pressure? Like, when can I start doing something useful? And another TV's out. Yeah, another pallet I have to break. Get rid of it. Okay, on to the next. Already grabbing the tape. Yeah, they're just constantly spamming the grab of the tape, and I can't really counter that. Like, it's pretty difficult. They're not even in range of that. See if they're maybe on this one. Not even in range of that one either. They're literally cross-mapping to literally get separate gens. I mean, and separate TVs. His character's counterplay is like the most dumb shit in the... Well, the game's over. Alright. Jesus Christ. Like, it's that quick. Wow. It's that fucking quick. Well, GG's, I guess. I mean, I'm doing the best I physically can, but I'm still playing on, and I press teleport and it's canceling it. You press teleport, it gets canceled. I'm like, that's exciting. Yeah. Wish the game wasn't so survivor-sided. Oh wait, it always will be. Forgot. Sprint burst is a perk that exists. It takes me like 20 minutes to catch. I'm literally just M1 Andy with a teleport option. Shit is horrible. Literally just playing M1 Andy. Yeah, M1 Andy. GG's. Alright, GG's. That's not much I can do about that. Alright, cool. Just wait. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That's DVD for you. In a nutshell. You're welcome. You are welcome. That's DVD. Can't have fun, can't enjoy anything, can't live, can't breathe, you know, just can't do shit in this game. So, you're welcome. Well, on the bright side, yeah, on the bright side, Marvel Rivals has been a great, like, fun game I've been playing. I've been playing a lot of Siege lately, which has been really great. That's always been cool. Because they added like a Metal Gear Solid, like I can't say chapter, but you know what I mean. Like they not like a chapter, but like they added in the op of like Solid Snake, so like that's been super cool to play. Then I've been playing him, and then I was like, you know, I kind of like to play Zero. Like Zero's kind of cool. He's from like the town, what is it called, the Splinter Cell. So I've been playing him, and then I was like, you know, would be really cool, like getting like the Payday skins on there, because like it looks like I'm doing a heist, which I thought was like really fun to do. And as you can see, Decisive, Hope, of course, because they know they're gonna gen rush me out of the game. Of course, another gen rush perk, gen rush perk, gen rush perk, gen rush perk, or heal perk, whichever combination you prefer. And let's not forget the fact that they also have sprint burst with Vigil, of course. And of course, they also have free aura reading, and they also have, once again, another gen rush perk. And then don't forget the fact that they have the most broken combo of perks that we've ever seen in our lives. So it's great, you know what I mean? It's really great that you can just run sweat ball garbage meta and still be able to get free wins, yet killers can't even have a perk last longer than a freaking month before it gets nerfed. So it's incredible. It's really incredible. Great to see that the game is still alive and kicking with its stupidity. We'll love to see it. You know what I mean? Game is definitely not built for the killer player base. Really not. To be expected. Hyper-focus takeout. Yep, it's just it's still a problem. The crazy part about it is that you don't even need to use hyper-focus takeout, and you'll still have gens flying out the wazoo. So like, there's literally nothing you can do against it. It's really insane. That's DBD in a nutshell. It's been a blessing to not play the game. I know. I would rather not play this game, but you know, for some reason, you know, we're kind of stuck here. So it's like we can't really go anywhere, unfortunately. As of yet. If I could somehow get the other channels to like to get more popular or be as popular, I would shift away from this and go to that. But yeah, right now it's just like we're just stuck in the hole. Yeah, like even if they did or did not run fast tracks, it still is like the fastest gens in the West. Like there really is nothing I can do against it. Haven't been around a long time. Yeah, no, you ain't missing much. I'll tell you that much. You are not missing anything. Like the game is still bad, if not worse. So like, yeah, like it's just bad. It's bad, yeah. Fast track got buffed to where if people hit a skill check with the stacks, it'll give them permanent gen progress on gens. So it just keeps getting better and better. You know what I mean? It just keeps getting better and better. Like I don't know why, I don't know how, but it just that's what they want. Oh, well, welcome in the DVD Pit of Despair. Yeah, literally. For the members, speaking of, like on YouTube, I actually have like a Siege video that I want to put up for you guys. Fast track is brand new part. Pretty much, yeah. You pretty much have a reusable brand new part as a perk. So you're welcome. And it actually does more than brand new part, if I'm not mistaken. So you're welcome. So Glad to see that's an addition to the game. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, what the fuck? What happened while I was gone? They just kept buffing Survivor till Oblivion, and then now we're here. So like, that's that is the thing. It's insane that the devs even let that get through, but honestly, it's pretty ironic. Yep. They could just hit a great skill check because we're hooking. Oh, here's for progress for them. I'm like, oh, okay. Why is that in the game? I have no idea. It's just this really strange mentality that they have as devs. That's what I keep getting people using invocation spiders. Probably that also adds permanent progress, so they probably are trying to stack it, most likely. So like, yeah, it ain't looking too hot for the killer mains. Yeah, ain't looking too hot. Ain't looking too hot for our killer boys. Yep. They need to. I mean, well, it's Sadako we're talking about, so she's not gonna get anything. Yeah, she's not gonna get anything. We are Fubar, my friends. Yeah. 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 It is what it is. It is what it is, you know? Why are you holding your breath? Because she's licensed? Because they're not gonna, no. Like, they're not gonna buff Sadako. Like, it's been years since, like, at this point that she's been added to the game and they haven't buffed her at all. They've nerfed her plenty of times. They nerfed her, like, tons of times, but they can't seem to somehow buff her up. Plus, there's killers in this game that have been bugged for literally years and they haven't been updated. Like, I don't understand, like, why they don't want to fix the problems, but, you know, here we are. So I'm like, whatever. I can't argue against it. I've tried. You know what I mean? I've tried to voice it. It doesn't go through. So, I'm like, whatever. You know, the videos don't have enough popularity. You know what I mean? There's just a lot. Crying an executioner on Larry Prenz. Yep. It's very bad. It's very bad. But it is what it is. And, you know, I would like to expand. You know what I mean? And I want to schedule it in somehow. I'm not sure how. Because, like, it's a little tricky to go about, like, variety. Especially because if we are upset about Sadako nerfs, I recommend asking One Pump Willie. No, like, honestly, he fought the good fight. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. He tried, but yeah, it just doesn't matter. Like these devs, they're not interested. Out of tape already, goddamn. Out of tape already. Okay, I don't know why they're busy camping random pallets, but hey, do your thing, buddy. Bro said he needs to go. Yo, welcome in. But no, not at all. This should give them another stack, I hope. Okay, it does. Okay. And then they grab another fucking tape. Like, how fast can I fucking teleport, brother? It's just ridiculous. Like, I'm trying to teleport as fast as I can, but it's like, I just have to just get rid of every TV first. and then just go from there. I think that's the only like solution. Just give them a tape. They also have a tape, so we hook them. Okay, that should give them another stack. The gens are just fucking zooming somehow. I'm trying, bro. I really am. Feels like I'm like, bro, it feels like so stressful to play this character, bro. Oh, they got it. I think they got it. Fucker, man. Gotta get him real quick. Yeah, got it. Fucking hell. See if I can use this to like lock it in at least. I can't trust that they're somehow not gonna use the TV. Yeah, they already got it off. Yeah. But at least I was like, let me like give them a stack back at least so that like they have to get it off. If he did have a tape. Okay. Get rid of this at least while we wait for the TVs to come back. Where's TVs at, bro? There we go. Try to just keep these off at least. He already has another tape. I don't even know where she's getting these from. That's the thing though, because they're gonna get to it, aren't they? No, we're not gonna get to that. Get off. It's mine. Turn that off. We're not gonna use that. Nope. That's not gonna be used either. Nope. See if I can find him. I gotta hook her. She's gonna keep trying to build like try to remove the stacks. Yeah. I gotta hurry up and get her on the hook too. And then this one I gotta start like immediately spamming it because I need to make sure that they don't get to a TV. They already have a fucking tape anyway, so what difference does that make? The fuck? Whatever. Character, man. There we go. At least I'll get 3. That's pretty good. I'm pretty good with that. Fine. Fine. I'll go for the regular. Alright, that works out. It's a little tricky, man. It's quick and tricky. Yeah, Globers. Yep, meta. This one, this I can at least respect that it's not like just garbage meta. This I can respect that it's not trash at meta, at least. Somehow, a little bit, not really, but a little. And this as well I can respect. I'm like, alright, not bad. At least they're picking off meta but like shit, because come on now. The meta shit is a plague. Like, it's really just like disgusting. We should be getting unique builds. Like, I don't like, they have the capability to do so, they just don't want to, but they can. They're capable. Okay, let me just take a look here. So let's see. Okay, so Ty says, look at Chucky, Xeno, Cenobite, Nemesis, Wesker, PTV release. They were strong before they were nerfed by the devs. The guy designing the killers is doing good work. The devs consistently ruin that work. Not FC, welcome in. Says not his ass, call him Alan Sleeve. Got his ass, call him Alan Sleeve. Have you lot seen the Jaws fan concept? I did a video on that shit a while ago, a long time ago. You could probably see. You could probably look it up. Mario gameplay, hell yeah. Welcome in, Light Salt. There, get a look at, rookie. I just want to hook as Sadako. Slugging eliminates so many survivor perks. One game survivors couldn't use 8 of their perks because I didn't hook and condemned and slug. The only reason I'm hooking with them is so I can get this add-on right here. I'll leave it on the screen. Get twisted. Yo, appreciate you joining the stream. Mata Ghost, welcome in. GG's Nights Onryo. Yeah, I'm learning the characters, so it's good to hear that I did a good job. I really appreciate it that you come in. Ring drawing is pretty nice if you hook. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I looked at the other add-ons and I was like, I don't really like them. Like, they don't really do anything. Like, oh, this one makes you, like, makes them hindered for 3% for 3 seconds. I'm like, what value am I getting out of that? Right? Then this one says that they start with the tape in their hand, which I don't want them to have, because then that means they could turn it off. So I'm like, that's dumb. And then this one says that they'll scream. Like, what is that gonna do for me as well? Like, these are just not very good. This one says it projects all the projection effects. I'm like, what is that supposed to do? You know what I mean? The remote control tells you to switch TVs in your back. Yeah, the remote control and the bloody fingernail are the only good add-ons, I think. Like, and then I like videotape copy. That's okay. But then the other ones are like, oh, manifestation, invisibility, or duration. I'm like, what the heck am I doing with that? like, sure, the screaming is fine. Like, okay, cool. But like, I already can see them with my eyes. Like, I don't need to sit there and have them yell. Like, I can hear or see them with my eyes. Or my ears. Like, we're good. You know what I mean? And then this one says, oh, it makes them have blindness. I'm like, that could kind of work, I guess. Like, but it's like, I'm comparatively to like the remote control, I'm like, you know, decrease the time it takes for a TV to be turned on is also kind of a waste. And Billy Bisley, yeah, like I would have to like learn more. Yeah, Reiko's watch is solid for chase. Yeah, but also I'm not really chasing with her, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, eh. And a clump of hair is like, this should just be base kit. Like, why are we not just less visible from 6 meters further? Like, that doesn't make any sense either. You know what I mean? So I'm like, well, like, our options are kind of limited. Like, what are we doing with this? Like, it's kind of whack. And an Eerie videotape's dog doodoo. Like, you're telling me I can't condemn a single soul and projection just leaves the TVs on? I'm like, bro, what are we doing? Better question, why does Sadako, a cell killer, have a lullaby? Exactly. 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 That's my point too. Like, but you know, I'll get her to p100. You know what I mean? Like, just because I like the ring, you know, like all that kind of stuff. I want to read up on it and learn more about it and stuff. It's really cool. But I will admit, like, it's not gonna be easy, and it might be a little bit unfun. We don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know. For sure. Can I ask you about a perk combo real quick? Hell yeah, Light Salt. Let it be known. Let it be known. We want to know. All right, I have returned. Had to pull a scream too real quick. When you see Ghostface at the Anyway, I ran Rescuer's Vault and Bamboozle on Legion. Chase was fun after that. I could give it a shot. I'm in law school right now. During summer, I'm reading the next 2 ring books. I've already read the first, very good. Bro, I think I bought like 1 or 2 of them, and I was like, shit. Like, I already got a bunch of books, and I'm like, oh no, I'm kind of addicted. No. In law school, play DVD. Why would you torture yourself like that? Added Eerie button for extra flavor as well, but it can be expensive at low prestige level. I mean, I'll give it a chance. You know, it's not necessarily like a builder quest, so I can kind of let that slide. Like, it's more like a build suggestion, which is a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, if we're looking at the math here, right? If we're talking about like Wesker's, right? So Wesker has superior anatomy, and then you're stacking that with Bamboozle. Bamboozle means that you're gonna be getting a what is this? 55% vault speed, like once every 25 seconds, basically, assuming that they're in front of you, when they vault. So that's not too bad. And then you obviously you suggested to put on the Eerie button as well, which means you can also just special vault over stuff, which I believe can also work with, you know, Spirit Fury Enduring. So you become more like, it's a very chase oriented build. I can definitely see that. Trying to find my perks though. But you get the idea. Like, you basically are running, you know, you have like 2 things for vaults, which could be pretty decent. And I think the one add-on I would pair with this would probably be, I mean, well, I might say Julie's mixtape because it could be fun, but that's just, like, you could also opt for well, not really. You don't really want to run this. I mean, you could run Eerie button by itself, but I like to, yeah, like, or you could just go, yeah, you could just go Filthy Blade just as a basic, like, just basic boom on top, like, just because you have it, you know. Legion main Inferi with Eerie button is the basis for most of my builds. Filthy Blade is great if running slowdown. And Ferris says, where I passed out, I came up with a wonderful idea for anti-sabo. Something that used to actually be more anti-Sabo than its current trash, unused state. God damn. They're making a good point. They're making a pretty good point. It is very true. Damn, I wish I could decide like which character I would want to P100 more. Like Onryo and Legion are both pretty hard characters as it is. But out of the two of them, technically Legion covers two different licenses at the same time for me, right? Like Resident Evil and Silent Hill at the same time. However, Ring is also really around that same tier where it's like you're just kind of like pretty low tier. I'll see you later, Ty. Take it easy. I enjoy Mina. She's brought back my enjoyment. I love doing the combos. It's taught me how to spread pressure. Oh, let's go, man. Lil, welcome in. Buck Hangman's fixed surge hooks can't be saboed. Other hooks can be. That would be pretty good. Carrying Hangman's is never used because it's useless. Awakened awareness. It's much better aura reading on Survivor carrying. I agree. I agree with that too. I could also just play Mina as well. Interestingly enough. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've hit like a couple of P100s, and now I'm like, yo, if I were to grind, because the last one I did was Myers, so like, if I were to grind, the next one would have to be something that I like, at least something that I like. I like Legion, and they're already at P21, so logically speaking, it would make more sense to like play them. And yeah, like it would make sense to like to play them. Jesus Christ, all my builds are like the same. All my builds are literally the same. God damn, okay. I guess we can keep leveling up Legion. Just gotta come up with like something more interesting, like in terms of like builds, I guess, to keep it fresh. It's hard to say. I also have to make sure I put my little Twitch icon there. It bring more people in, you know what I mean? People can take a look at it and go, oh my goodness, they are part of the program. Very nice. Or they're gonna be like salty or whatever. There's like no in between. Mind your insight on the build. Yeah, like it makes sense. I might give it a chance actually, like on a because like it is just very like, well, depending on how you build it, can definitely be interesting. Boy, I'm gonna go cook when I wake up with my nap. Just watch back to lurking. Legion's laugh made me caught me off guard a few times. Or no, the trickster. Main killer, I have nowhere to hide. Nurse is calling. Trail, torment, tinker. So which killer is that? Had about 5 hours, bro. You gotta sleep earlier, bro. I'm telling you. I'm saying that from personal experience. Like, I get really agitated when I'm tired. So it's not a good look for me. So let's try this. We're gonna try, which, yeah, I mean, like, it's gonna be about a 55% vault speed, and then we can try to rock that with this. I think if I were to think about it logically speaking, the smartest thing for me to do is to focus on Legion, because they are like they are the closest to P100, so it would make sense to just kind of push it out and then finish it. And then they also could just be you know, a very chill character for the most part, like because you have to keep in mind with Legion, they're already pretty bad. So like, you know, it's not like I'm like there's any expectation to perform any better than we really are in that sense. If I had to pick a character. Plus they have really cool cosmetics. I have plenty of cosmetics for them, so there's a lot to like switch around and stuff. Okay, trying not to run slow on constantly is the only thing I found that lets me not do so. Interesting. Yeah, last time I played Nurse was on DVD mobile. Yeah, like Pyramid Head, I used to love using the old Pyramid Head because I was like very focused on snipes and like trying to like counter certain tiles, and I had a lot of value from doing that. Now, when they reworked him, they made his hits a lot shorter. So now I just play him way less because I'm like, damn, like he just isn't the same character I was playing all that time ago. He just doesn't feel the same. Mars says, I remember you were pretty good. Yeah. I fell off, you know, with him, unfortunately. Like, he just kind of fell out of interest for me because of that. The changes just made him too short for me. At max range, right? We're talking like max range with his wax doll right now, 5%. I think it's only reaches like about 13 meters or something like that. So I'm basically just like playing Nemesis with extra steps. So I'm like, yeah, it just isn't really like the greatest thing in the world for me. Now, the only thing that can kind of bring me back, obviously, is that, you know, iridescent seal of Metatron. And the Eerie set of Metatron, at least, you know, does bring that back, where it's like it does bring back that range, and it even triples it, so it kind of buffs it for me. Like, what I notice behavior's like thing is that they like to they like to give you an add-on that brings back similar like what you used to like. They did that with Myra's rework as well. They have an add-on to bring back that M1 experience. But the problem is that I have to constantly be like low on charge, you know, when I'm going through. So I have to basically just kind of time it. Yeah, and it can pre-run into hell. So it's one of those things where I'm like, man, like, I don't know how to feel about it, you know? It's like, like, what do we do, you know? Oh, okay, I'll just cancel it. Cool with that. Okay, cool. Where'd they go? Oh, okay, so they think they're flashlighters. Okay, let's see. Give a hit to them. Exactly. Better. Okay, they just started like flying off. Okay. Okay, let's get back in there. All right. So we'll go for her because like they seem like they want to save, so that I can use that to my advantage. All right, cool. Okay, they could wait there all they want, bud. How do you miss that? Brother, how do you miss that? Once again, how do you miss that? Like, brother. Yeah, I forgot about the whole, like, no sound or aura or whatever. Use that for pressure. Yeah, no, no, fuck that. Go, come back. Way too far away. Just come back over. Way too far away. I'm like, nope, I'm good. Way too far. really spot anybody else, it seems. Cool. Yeah, we don't have any more power, but it is what it is. We got them to like at least have to mend for a little bit. Okay, let me start going. Yeah, drop that for me. Yeah, they're gonna all be holding W like crazy. What I can do is leave them on the ground, I think. Oh, never mind. Okay, we can actually use this to catch up here. Okay, we spotted her. She's gonna pretend she's chasing somebody, or being chased rather. I can go over her over here. Perfect. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on, get in the way. Come on, go ahead. That's sad. You really have to go this hard to try to save them. Kind of sad. Like, come on now. Thank you. And of course they get a body block. It's so easy for them, yet I have to do all this extra work for me, right? Come on now. Maybe you shouldn't have kept running, stupid. Is this just calling work on Deepoon? No, it does not work on Deepoon. Because Deepoon is not a heal. It's a different. It's a mend. It's a different thing. Try to use this to like get a little traversal. Damn, they're really bad. Jesus. But now they gotta deal with the men, so what are they gonna do now? Gotta make a decision. Save your teammate, come on. Save your team. I heard him like kind of over here. I don't know if they kept running. Yeah. All right, cool. So let me just use this then. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Nope. Sit down. All right, thanks. Get rid of that. Yep. What happens now? What happens now? Oh. Yeah. I'm out of this shit. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm out of here. Like, oh man, crazy work, man. Yep. Yep. I'm like, all right, buddy. Like, come on now. It sounds like that. Like, okay, buddy. Let's get you up where you belong. He's gonna keep grunting really loud. I'm like, bro, like, I don't need him doing that in my ear. All right.
Streamer, look at chat. Look at chat, streamer. Streamer, chat, streamer. Look at chat.
Chat. Oh my god. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Okay. It's the fun as hell to sell the kill though. Catching people from healing behind the wall is fun. Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. 100%. That's 100% true. It's so good. You blinded your ears, so now you can't hear. That's crazy work. It's one of my main builds for p100. Try Thanatophobia, Barbecue Surge, and Superior. Add-ons are Eerie and Filthy Blade for increased mending time. Thana Barbecue is interesting. I don't know how useful it'll be for an M1, but it's an interesting idea. I kind of see the vision. Surge makes sense. Superior makes sense. Add-ons are Eerie, Bun, and Filthy makes sense too. Pretty fun build. Also helps you see where gens are being rushed to oblivion. Did the Young Jin perk self-preservation change? I don't think so. I think it was just a gen-related one. Are those frenzy sides just for injuries? You can't down people? You can only down people with it if you get 4 fresh frenzy hits, right? So what that means is if they're not currently in deep wound, you can hit them again, and then after the 5th one, then you get it down. 49 stories arguments. I've watched this man on YouTube at work about DBD content. Now I can see him in action on Twitch. What a fate. Let's go, man. I never figured this out. Does it work on deep wound? It does not. Love the intro background music especially. Block building is so annoying to go against. Saw welcome in. I'll be loving the silent background music. Hell yeah. Oops, I mean body blocking. Typo of death. Minecraft killer. Makes sense. Experiencing a paragraph in the endgame chat. Oh, expecting. Telling a camping piece of. Oh wait, Susie the cutie. Carry on. Can't wait till I get her diner fit one day. I'm waiting for it too. 4 tab, yeah. You pretty much have to get like 4 frenzy hits and then the 5th one downs. So it's a lot, yeah. It's a lot, yeah. It's definitely it's a lot. But yeah. If anybody wants to like see a particular build, like specifically where they're like, yo, you need to use this killer with this build and these add-ons and this skin, all of that type of stuff, they got the text at the top of the screen for you guys. That you can choose the add-on, skin, offering, all the perks, the weapon, you know, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? All inclusive. So if you want to do that, feel free. But overall, I gotta say, trying this out, interesting idea. I will say the 55, which I've used this on Ghostface before. Like I had used it like I think with like Fire Up, I think at some point too. So I made the vault a little bit quicker. I think there might be a cap for it though. So 55 is a pretty good amount that you can get. Legion Pin is also nice after chaining. That can be pretty helpful, yeah. Sometimes I like to be sadistic with Doctor, causing the skill check to be as tedious as possible, but you may escape, but not without losing your sanity. That is a good mentality. That is a good mentality to have, I think.
Hydrate, but all I have is coffee.
Yo, thank you for the hydrate, bro. I was getting parched. Fuming tape and trade purple knight. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one too. I like that combo. The combo that I would run when I did see some people use it, like specifically Tat. Was I saw it like this, right? So it was like this, right? And then I think I saw it was like, which I don't know if Hive Mind is bugged or something like that, because when I use it, I don't see the gen progression. Yeah. I also love the fact that Ebony Mixtape is the entity freestyling in the booth with Legion. Yo, for real. What the hell? Bro, that's one of the coolest ones. I was like, yeah, that's why I like it too. I'm like, this is hilarious. Yeah, it's really cool. If you really want to be like extra crazy with it, you could put on like the whispers as well, so you just get like double entity in your ears. Like that's just ridiculous. Unnecessary as hell, but it is funny. You could do that. I've done that before. And like, bro, it's like ooh in the background, and then you just like start hearing like ooh. Like on the instrumental too. So it's just a bunch of like in your ear, and it's like, what the fuck? Like it's just like mad, just like whoa, like in your ear all day long. I'm like, yeah. This is way too much, bro. It's canon that legions actually know the entity looks like. Just imagine them with headphones on and a booth singing. That's crazy work. What is a great killer to do the challenge? 0 to 60. I always do blight or plague because blight rush and because plague can break people with sickness. I don't know who is better. The entity becomes your cheerleader. So, what is 0 to 60, by the way? Like, what is that challenge? I don't think I've ever heard of it. What is it? Would like to know. Please tell the class. Would you, like, if you would. And I think we get a raid set up as well for you guys. You know what I mean? Because there's a good chunk of you guys. So I really want to make sure we can show some love to some characters. Show some love to some other creators. So if you guys are willing to chill in here for a couple seconds while we pick somebody to raid, that would be ideal. And if you're on YouTube and you want to join in on the raid, you know what I'm saying? So we can just give somebody a nice raid. Feel free to do so. But yeah, that would be really cool. I want to try to see if we can, like, you know, show some support to like other people that we probably haven't seen before. You know, make some connections and stuff like that, and really show what this community is about. You know what I'm saying? Or I can just raid like a friend of mine, which also works too. So you got a choice. We could go. I can raid my friend, or we can raid a random person that I've never seen before. Let's see. Maybe that's what I would do if I did DVD content, make a blood point emote and spend them on other creators. Raid a random? Okay, got you. Okay, who do we pick? Who do we pick? I'm looking at just like what's recommended to me, so it could be different for you. This one's actually fucking hilarious, so I might actually like raid them. I've never seen this person before, okay, so just bear with me. Never seen them, but if you could, you know, stay in the stream, or switch over to, if you're on YouTube, switch over to Twitch, go ahead and raid somebody. So this is just purely off of the title, okay? From what I saw, I'm like, this one made me laugh, so that's why I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and see if we give him a raid. Never seen him before, okay? So if it's weird, I'm sorry. I didn't know, okay? It's not my fault. Okay, I didn't know, all right? This actually made me laugh. Oh my god. So yeah, if you go ahead and join in on the raid for this creator, that'd be really great. How dare he? Yeah, because I swear to God, I've never seen him before, okay? Literally just scroll down Twitch, okay? So just don't shoot the messenger, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys, man. Let's go ahead and raid up on the Twitch side, man. And for YouTube, we have a video dropping in about like half an hour or so, so just stay tuned for that. Hopefully you guys will like it. I'll see you guys in the next one.